How's everybody doing? We are live with another Black+Pill+Unisphere episode. And today, I want to particularly talk about red pills, and I want to talk about panderers. What's good? What's good, fam? I want to address and talk about the lateral violence and the vitriol that is on this app due to particular black men that have a particular ideology. The dangers, the attributes of what to look out for. Thank y'all for engaging. Thank you guys for engaging with the likes and sending this out to your people. Appreciate it. Thank y'all for the engagement. Appreciate it. Thank you for everybody coming in. I want to talk about the vitriol and the lateral violence that's on this app. You know, it's time to, as a black man, we got to hold each other accountable. Enough is enough. We got a lot of damage control to do. There's enough violence, that's going on in our community. And we just got to do better. We're here to talk about it. Point blank. I thank y'all for the engagement, increasing the likes and sharing bringing your mutuals in by hitting that arrow. Because enough is enough. We're only hurting ourselves by doing the lateral violence. Doesn't make sense to continue to adding on to the oppression. Absolutely, Kristen, because we're calling out this behavior. Hold on, fam. I got you. Give me a sec. I got you. I'll let people up in a second. Definitely boost this. And if you have mutuals or followers that follow these, or if you are these content creators, share this to them. Because enough is enough. We're in the season of accountability. Welcome to the Black+Pill+Unisphere. And we gotta hold these men accountable. Point blank, period. And this is not something that I am, when it comes to like speculating. I'm aware of the situations. I'm aware of the attacks, the vitriol. I've seen 4K. As you can see, Mike the Voice is right there. I personally checked him. What are the Black Pill's core values? Oh, that's simple. If you were here with me yesterday, I hijacked the Black Pill movement, particularly to pretty much to do damage control. The initial ideology of Black Pill is the INCEL. However, I hijacked it and is using it to do damage control to bring balance back to our community. We'll be talking about relationships, race, and religion, how decentering, decolonizing, and deconstructing. I'm pretty much anti-red pill. So, there. What's good? What's good? What's good? Thank you. So yeah, hey Asia, we anti red pill over here, and we have to call Oh, absolutely. Be calling out all the vitriol attacks the attacks against black women got to stop. Like, enough is enough. You know what I'm saying? Why Mike the Voice up there? Oh, you didn't know? You don't know what happened? Oh, you didn't see when he went live and we and he got caught. Ooh, the way I dug the way. What's going on, DC? How are you? The way that I cussed that man out, bruh, it's crazy. I'll fill you in, Mike. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. Mike is a panderer, and is dangerous to black women, and harmed a lot of my mutuals and a lot of black women on this app. And Mike the Voice, right? His connections with the Black Chicago incident. Then we have the man in the middle right here who allowed other black men he himself hold alive attacking black women, comparing them to creatures, being colorist, texturist, featurist, all types of things. Then you got Mr. Ty. Ty did that. Mike the Voice harmed a lot of black women on this app, being a panderer. Okay, we already if you're on messy TikTok, you already know about the Black Chicago situation, right? Why is he still on this app? Right? Then you got the black men in the corner talking about, going to white women, calling black women monkeys. Then you got Mr. No Let Go over here, who said that it should be a crime, or there should be some type of law that if you are not married and is pregnant, being a baby mama, you should be locked up. You should be behind bars. I heard this man say this in 4K. Then you got Black Guru up here, who every day in his live is viciously attacking. No, Mr. Let Go, the guy over here with the mic in the red and white, said that. You know what I'm saying? And then you have Black Guru, good key. Then you have Black Guru up here, every day viciously tearing down black women for their hair, makeup, sing. Wanna be Kevin Samuels, Kevin Samuels ass niggas. Same thing with Mr. Stacey Prince. I watched a few of his lives. These wannabe Kevin Samuels, guys, right? I was like, well, let me hijack one of these ideologies, these pills, because I want to give y'all a little bit of insight on the true philosophy of these ideologies and put them in the in their proper place. So when we get more engagement, when we get more people in here, I'm gonna break down the ideologies. I want to break down the falsehood and the deception, right? Because this is the season of accountability, and we're here to bring balance. Welcome to the Black Pill Unisphere, right? Welcome to the Black Pill Unisphere. I hijacked the Black Pill movement to bring to anti-red pill and any ideology that is harmful and detrimental to us as a community and humanity. So my philosophy is redefining human. If you were with me live yesterday, I broke down all the principles and all the facets of what we'll be talking about in the Black Pill. Melanin, do you accept melanin anemic, folks? You funny. I mean, as long as y'all cool in the comments, and don't and is not actively racist or anything. My people, y'all know who I'm talking to and what we're talking about. But anyway, melanin anemic is crazy. That's funny. But Black Pill Unisphere is specifically anti-red pill and the philosophy of, and for everybody that's abundant. Y'all can hear me, right? Okay. Okay, cool. Black Pill Unisphere is simply and particularly damage control for all the BS that's been going on out here with the philosophies and ideology, right? The Black Pill Unisphere's philosophy is redefining humanity 101. We are elevating the consciousness, inspiring the soul, and uplifting the spirit. Okay? There's three things that has humanity in the chokehold, and that's relationships, race, and religion. When it comes to relationships, we're in the season of rest to receive restoration. When it comes to race, we are in the season of recuperation so that we can receive restitution. When it comes to religion, we're in the season of to receive recompense, right? We're just this is the understanding and knowledge of self because accountability is liberation. And if our goal is not liberation, right, then what are we really doing? Hey, beautiful black girl, black queen, how are you? Thank you for joining. Because we gotta, as a black man, it is our responsibility to hold one another accountable. Hey, queen, thank you for the panther paw. It is our responsibility to hold other black men accountable. And black men always talking about exactly the red pill does not want. I want to mark that they do not. The black pill does not want the red pill. They don't want liberation. They want oppression, right? Agents of chaos, agents of YT supremacy. While we trying to get away from the system, they actively try to push it. You know what I'm saying? So I want to continue to break down a lot of these ideologies, right? If anybody knows anything about initially the black pill, it is pretty much the ideology of the incel. Okay, pretty much low self-esteem men that don't value themselves. This is why I hijacked it, right? Because of the fact that I want to point out the fact that the black pill is essentially the red pillars, right? For those, if you look at the initial, not now, mind you, and you can go on my page and look at my content, and I'll post my live from yesterday. I am not a black pillar, okay? I hijacked the movement to bring damage control. You know what I'm saying? To restore balance. Like I said, my philosophy is to balance in duality and redefining humanity, right? Elevating the consciousness, inspiring the soul, and uplifting the spirit. Decolonizing, decentralizing, and deconstructing. Decentralizing when it comes to relationships, decolonizing when it comes to race, and deconstructing when it comes to religion. Okay? Decolonizing when it comes to race and decentralizing when it comes to relationships. Those are my principles. This is what we stand by. Because my goal is truly liberation. Right? This is a black woman's safe space. This is for us. This is a safe space. We don't do phobias isms. We call out, you know what I'm saying, all the vitriol attacks. It got to stop. This is how we hold ourselves accountable. Okay? But I want to point out for those who are aware of the particular initial ideology of the black pill is the incel. Okay? And I want to particularly highlight the fact that the true incel are the red pillars, but they make it seem like they have the truth and that they have the knowledge when essentially they are the true incel. Okay? Thank you for the gifts, y'all. I'm just coming up here I'm just doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm just doing what I'm supposed to do, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just thankful for those who are listening, and you know what I'm saying, willing to get this. It's about the truth and it's about liberation, right? For those of y'all who've seen The Matrix, y'all remember when Neo had the choice between the red pill. When Neo had the choice between the red pill, I'll die. Come here, Midnight. They want to see you because you can't. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. Since you all would be in the background. Y'all remember in The Matrix when Neo had to take the red pill or the blue pill, and he was unsure. Trinity specifically said he was in the car, and he went to go open the car door, and she stopped him, and she was like, "You know where that road? You know where that road ends, right?" And you saw the background. It was raining. There was a bridge. That was the representation of the blue pill. Going back to where you came from. How many know when it comes to liberation, we're trying to move forward. We're trying to forward our progression in society. right? However, let's look at the actions of the red pill, because the red pill indicates that you are following the truth. You're following your full self. So let's talk about how people who are incels who actually chose the blue pill are disguising the red pill as the blue pill, right? They're really incels that took the blue pill but calling it the red pill. Exactly, K-Step. But from a philosophical and ideological and based on their actions, these are people that say that they have the answers to the truth, right? But all they did was take the blue pill and they colored it red as if they have the truth, but they really because how is it that you're trying to uphold patriarchy and through misogynistic ideologies and actions, right? While we trying to get out from out of the system, why we trying to get from out of the system? You are incels that took the blue pill and colored it red, claiming that you have the truth. You said I'm lost. You guys, have you seen The Matrix? Because one represents the reaching your higher self and the truth, and the other one goes back is in representation. It is a represent is the blue pill was the representation of going back to your old life. So the reason why I had hijacked the black pill, of course, and you see that the pills are black and white because society teaches us subjective and objective standpoints when life is balanced in duality, right? The initial this is to totally go against red pill ideology and any type of particular harmful rhetoric that goes against our community. We're talking about it, then we're shutting it down. We have to do some type of damage control. We have to do some type of we have to do some type of damage control. Thank you for the Panther Clause. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. All they do is repeat the same lazy arguments, right? They use the same title, old statistics that are clearly propaganda to harm that is used to harm our communities, right? And we can't allow the lateral violence. It is harming us. It is detrimental to our progression. You know what I'm saying? It is enforcing the patriarchy, misogyny, and sexism and everything that white supremacy uses to keep us marginalized. And it's our response and it's you know what I'm saying? Like to hate to spew violence and to hate the black woman is to hate yourself when the black woman should be honored. Right? I know. Yeah, it was too many to fit. Trust me, we're gonna get to all of them. But I want to see. I only speak on what I have like personally experienced. Right. The reason why I got Black Guru up here because when I was on my first page, I called him out. For those of you who remember, you know, we gonna get them. These are fake wannabe Kevin Samuels, right? I'm gonna get to Kevin Samuels and Derek Jackson on them in a second. You know what I'm saying? But I called out Black Guru. I was in his live. He was attacking a black woman. Him and Black Jesus. You know what I'm saying? And he kicked me. They couldn't kick me out of their panel fast enough because I was the only one that would. You know what I'm saying? And you want to know what's funny? I know Omega personally. Like that's my home. So to find out that he's a red pillar on this app is kind of funny to me. I know Omega personally. I've known Omega for like 10 years. 12 more like yeah, for about 12 years now. I know Omega personally. Like that. So to see him on this app being a red pillar is kind of funny to me. It's crazy. That's my he threatened to dox you. I'm I know him. Me and Omega come from the battle rap community. Had no idea that he was a menace on this app, yo. So when I see him, I'm like Omega, like this is what you do now. Like this is what we doing. Like, bruh, you know, it's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, me and Omega come from the battle rap community. Yeah, I used to run a league and he used to run a league and he used to come to my events. Like I got him. Like it's crazy. It's crazy. And the fact that he's on here doxing people, like, we gonna get to that in a second. That's not the point. That's not the point. Yeah, I used to run a battle rap league called Barbenders, and he used to run a battle rap league in out here in VA. Like, I know him from like 10 years ago. So to see him on this app, like, a grit, like, beat, like, it's crazy. Like, I'm like, Omega, like, what? What are we doing? Yeah, Omega raps. I know the nigga for like 10 years. And then I've been watching this Stacy Prince guy just try to be another Kevin Samuels, just being vitriol to black women. You know what I'm saying? How is it that these men cannot be intellectual cannot have intellectually honest conversations when it comes to our community? I would never never want any of these men to speak on the behalf of our community, because if it came down to our lives, they would sell us out quick, especially the black woman. And it's sick and it's disgusting and it's crazy how they can, like, do you know that Harriet Tubman would have offed you if it came to us getting into the Underground Railroad? What are we doing? You would get us unalived in real life. I can't trust you. You are definitely not the voice of our community. Absolutely not. What you need to do is go to therapy. I will listen. The black men on this app owe that psychologist Bree an apology. They owe her an apology, and you owe her so much. You owe her so much. Dang, hold on. It's both. Y'all owe Bree an apology because y'all ruined her career. You pulled. Listen, not the black men in the community, not the angry black men in the community, pulling a white woman Karen, getting a black woman fired. That was a white woman tactic. That was disgusting. All because she told y'all to get help. Y'all owe her an apology. Are you serious, Kay? Who was it? That's crazy. Y'all owe her an apology. Matter of fact, y'all need to do something about it. We need to do something about it, plain period. Like, we owe her. You know what I'm saying? Because of the mere fact, like, it's a slap in black women's face, for real, because the fact that a black woman birthed you and gave birth to you, spent 9 months in her belly, bringing you into this earth, knowing that you have the ability to be above her in the social scale and potentially put your foot on her neck and punch down, but she still loved you and gave birth to you. And this is the respect. This is the thanks that you give her. This is the respect that you give to black women by virtually attacking them, unaliving them, spewing them, throwing back in their face that you should choose better, throwing back in their face. You know what I'm saying? That they are the reason why the number one reason single mothers are responsible for the single homes when it was you that left. You know what I'm saying? How come we're not talking about all the millions of dollars that we made through the crack epidemic? How come we didn't put it back in our communities? Why did we spend it on gold and cars and Chevys and rap videos? You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm going to keep talking because it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? And Kay, I am absolutely so sorry that happened to you. The black men owe you an apology for that. Because there's no way that black men should be costing black women their job. Like, why are y'all pulling white women tactics? Oh, we just holding black men accountable. I'm sending so much love to you, Kay. Matter of fact, message me, okay? I want to see how we can rectify this. I know I'm gonna let somebody up in a second. You know what I'm saying? But I need to. We gotta red pillars. Black+Pill+Unisphere is simply anti red pill and any harmful rhetoric that hurts and harms our community. Fatal Pro, I see you, brother. I appreciate you. I like your content. You're familiar with the brother Ty. I was in that live, the one that they dropped out the panel. Back when he was vitrially, him and that Blood Hashira dude, vitrially attacking Wireless, calling her all types of creature names. You know what I'm saying? Like being colorist, texturist, featurist. All what are we doing? Like what are we doing? And we all know the Mike DuBois situation and the Black Chicago situation with HB. Why is this man still in his act? Why are we still platforming? Why is he still in the topic of conversation? Black men need to hold black men accountable. I already dug into Mike. I already got on Mike. You know what I'm saying? I was yeah. Those who know. The black men that do this goofiness, comparing black women, calling black women monkeys. You know what I'm saying, Mister Let Go, no Let Go, talking about there should be a law against baby mothers. If you have a child out of wedlock, you should be locked up. Who says something like that? The age of consent is 16 in most states, and they just turned a Roe v. Wade, and you want to lock black women up if you were a baby mother? If you want to lock women up that want to be a baby mother? What are we talking about here? What are we talking about? Like what type of self-hate? And like every time I hear these every time I hear them talk, I just think of Malcolm X, who taught you to hate yourself. And I want us to remember that whole speech, because in that speech of who taught you to hate yourself was when Malcolm X said that the black woman is the most disrespected and the most unprotected. Y'all see the correlation? Right? All because black men will not surrender to themselves. They won't accept their deal with their emotions. They won't accept the feminine energy that is within them, because they're still trying to uphold the patriarchy and the deception that masculine and feminine energy are gender roles. Why are you trying to uphold gender roles when God created it to be equal? Right, it's complete satire, but it's dangerous because it goes against the very essence of our nature and who we are. The patriarchal system, YT supremacy, the nuclear black flag, and this is not a shot against successful black homes. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't say that you want to hold women accountable without holding yourself accountable first. What are you holding women accountable for? You know what I'm saying? If you have not first dealt with yourself. Love yourself. Who taught you to hate yourself? I see they're pushing the wrong narrative for malicious reasons. Exactly. They won't accept the fact that they hate their mothers because their fathers abandoned them. That part. Exactly, East. That anger that you had built up, you know what I'm saying? All that hurt when you wanted to cuss your mother out because you know she would have went upside your head. So you went and closed your jaw and you was punching the air. Like, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, welcome to the Black+Pill+Unisphere, where we talk about anti-red pill and holding black men accountable. Well. Here we go. Let the games begin. Dealing with all that unhealed trauma. I know. Keep them. I know. Let the games begin. You were dealing with people that have unhealed trauma, right? So the anger that they have not resolved with their mothers, they take it out on black women now. Well, no black woman is going to tell me what to do and da, and I'm just going to spew all this hate and vitriol. You know what I'm saying? Leave them. Let them. You know what I'm saying? Let them. Let the games begin. Oh, black girl, you remember me? Oh, you remember me? You kicked me out of your panel for defending Keeks as you were trying to tear her down. Right? You are a fake Kevin Samuels that is continuing the perpetuation of suppression in our society, capitalizing off of tearing down black women. You are an agent of YT supremacy. You are an agent of chaos. And I'm calling you out, point blank, period, because we got to bring some balance. We doing damage control. Welcome to the Black+Pill+Unisphere. Welcome to the Black+Pill+Unisphere. Everybody say hi to Black Guru. What's good, sir? Yep, share it to all your share it out. You know what I'm saying? Share it to Mr. No Let Go, who claim that says that black women should be locked up if you are a baby mama. Like, that's crazy. When the age of consent is 16 in most states and they just overturned Roe v. Wade, what are we talking about? Panderers like Mike DeVoice who capitalize off of black women's pain, who which I got on him, by the way. You know what I'm saying? And damn, who did who do? Pretty Divine, because we can talk about it. We can talk about it. He harmed a lot of black women, right? Virtually attacked and brought up a woman's DV or SA situation when she was 14, right? And used and called out black women, gave a whole, throwing them under the bus of and these black women helped him. He did a live to try to apologize for attacking and call and throwing a essay in an individual's face. Can you, you know what I'm saying? And then proceeded to throw black women that helped him up under the bus. Can you speak about black men who heavily invested in the patriarchy? I never understood this. So what it is it's a false ideology of self, right? Patriarchy is pretty much our kryptonite. If you have any good sense, you would understand that this system is not for us, point blank, period. And we are trying to uphold these ideologies, right? It's just simply bondage. It's a bondage mentality. You know what I'm saying? Threatening, yeah, exactly. Threatening women on TikTok, tearing them down, and we all know exactly. All I can talk about, think of, is the who taught you to hate yourself. Who taught you to hate yourself? You know what I'm saying? And we all know the gimmick of the suits and the microphone. They just want to be Kevin Samuels. He's want to be Kevin Samuels. And it's time to hold accountability. Welcome to the Black+Pill+Unisphere, where we are redefining humanity 101, where we are elevating the consciousness, inspiring the soul, and uplifting the spirit. There's three things that has humanity in the chokehold, and that's relationships, race, and religion, right? So we are decentering, decolonizing, and deconstructing. Decentering when it comes to relationships, love yourself, self-alignment, right? We are deconstructing we are decolonizing when it comes to the system, understand how the racial construct works, undoing the inward patriarchy and misogyny, right? Love ourselves. The season of accountability is liberation. And if you aren't actively doing the work to release the old habits, old ways, old standpoints, life is about balance and duality and releasing just the perspectives of looking at everything from a subjective and objective standpoint. And then we are deconstructing from religion. Or deconstructing from religion. And I'm talking, what I mean by religion, I'm talking about the institutionalization and the traditionalism of religion, because we understand that the system fortifies all the other systems. You know what I'm saying? Right. And then you have black men like the one in the corner over here. You know what I'm saying? Who are calling black women monkeys to talk about how he dates white women. You know what I'm saying? Which we understand that could be problematic in itself due to the unresolved the fetishization. You know what I'm saying? Like the initial intent. Exactly. Let's talk about how black men are the real hyenas. And we're not using that as a way to tear you down. That is your behavior. But yet you have to turn around, have the nerve to turn around and call black women hyenas. That's absolutely disgusting. And then, let's talk about how, when we talk about race, right, we understand how the social construct, right? Let's talk about how white women, which is really one of my topics, let's talk about how white women and black men are parallel on the social scale. Hence why black men see it more fitting to go to, but got to come better than this. Listen, sir, we're just here to give the truth. I'm not here. That's it. You already exposed. You already know what you are. You know what I'm saying? So true alpha. There's a difference between pandering. Derek Jackson was a panderer. The guy Mike the Voice right here, that's a panderer. A panderer. Let's get our definitions and facts straight. Let's have some intellectually honest conversations, right? A panderer is a person that has the intent to feed and leech and use black women for their pain, right? You spend time particularly listening to black women just to use their pain and to capitalize off them without actually trying to help aid or assist. Like you go to the bat, yeah, but at the end of the day, you're using them, right? You're making gain off of them. Hold on, don't let him. Hold on, y'all. Let's see who we got.
See who's up here. I know that there's more
Hold on,
people.
hold on, love. Let me I wanna do something real quick. I'm gonna leave this panel just for me to talk to the man because Black Girl was in the request. Let me I'll bring you back up, okay? I want to talk directly to the man. 101. What's good? You remember me?
No, I don't remember you.
It's fine. It's okay. I remember you. But yeah, welcome to the Black Pill Unisphere.
What you crying about today?
It's not anything that we're
You need a
particularly
hug?
crying
You
about.
need a hug? You need a popsicle? You need a lollipop?
No, don't need any of that. And I think that you do the way that you viciously attack women on this app. So it's crazy. As black men, we gotta hold ourselves and hold other men accountable. And what you're doing is vitriol, sir. Let me remind you who I am. Don, you kicked me out of your panel for defending a black woman on your panel while you was trying to tear her down. And yet every time I go in your space, you will block me out of it, which is fine. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? Because I expect that type of behavior. But unless you're here to have an absolute intellectual, honest
Did she
conversation,
give you a cookie?
that has nothing to do with it. That has nothing to do with anything. Because obviously you were trying to get it while you put your vital parts in the camera, degrading her, which is completely despicable and disrespectful.
You're lying.
But yet you deter, but yet you demand,
I have
but
never
yet you
put my
demand
private in
respect.
no camera. I've never put my private in no camera. Now you lying.
Ain't
Now you lying.
nobody lying, bro.
When have I
Ain't
put my
nobody lying.
private in the camera?
Yes, you did.
When?
Yes, you did. I'm still mutuals with the young lady that you did that to. I was in the
No,
live,
no.
sir. I was in the box.
Bring your witnesses. Bring your witnesses.
We know,
That's all I
they're
need.
saying that you did it. They're saying that you did it in the chat, sir. The people,
No,
my
no.
my,
I ain't
my
never
people
put my
follow me
private
everywhere.
part in front of no camera.
Matter of fact, I remember specifically who was in that live. It was Keeks. It was Crowned, right? And there was a
No,
couple other people. This was last year. I remember specifically because this
no, no, that
that
didn't
was
happen.
disgusting. But yeah, you still keep doing the same behavior. Why do you want to be like Kevin Samuels so bad? Why don't you go to therapy? Why do you feel that you need to capitalize
Who wants to
on
be like Kevin
that type of
Samuels? And I have
behavior?
gone to therapy. I don't have any reason to fake who I am. I've been like this since I was a child. I don't know what you're talking about.
What not dealing with your whatever your mommy wounds are, unhealed trauma?
Whatever you want to call it. Whatever you want to call it.
Okay. So growing up to be a man and still be a piece of shit is this your thing, right?
If that's what you think, I don't know what
I
else
mean,
to
it's what
tell
I
you.
see. I can only go by action, sir. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I can only go by what I see and what is
Listen,
displayed.
let me tell you, you're not going to get, I'm going to tell you, I've been on this app a long time. I've been on social media a long time now. You're not going to get no brownie points from these women. They're not going to love you and appreciate you anymore.
It,
You
but
you
see,
think
that's
you think you're gonna get either some.
but see, that's the difference between. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, mods. It's okay. It's okay. Let us
You
have it.
can't handle me. That's why your mods is muting me.
No, it's okay. I told him to chill. It's fine. Let him. But see, the thing about it is that's the difference between you don't understand intention. My thing is not to gain anything from anybody because of this, right? As black men, my true goal is liberation, right? And obviously, that's not your goal.
What are you
You
trying to
seek out
liberate these
consent.
women from? From me? You trying to liberate them from me?
I want us all to be liberated from the system, right? And as long
What's
as
this?
you are patriarchy, misogyny, the system that we live in that suppresses even your dumbass. But
Okay.
yet you
Well,
want to
how you?
to continue to spew vitriol, continue to
I
this
heard you say you're anti-religious. I heard you.
anti-religion. Yeah, just the institutionalization and the traditionalism of it.
Yeah, I
I
know you.
respect
I
the
know.
culture.
No, no, you don't.
I've read the
So what you
Quran.
do is, you're insulting billions of people in the world. That's what you're doing.
And
You
that's
know,
not,
most of this world outside of the little world you live in, with that little cap on
no.
your head.
I respect.
Most of this
Actually,
world. You know, most of this world is a patriarchy. Most of this world is ruled and run by men. You do realize that, right?
of course, that makes it even worse.
Okay. So
But the fact
listen.
that you're trying to pivot the conversation and deflect
Let's
from your own personal actions,
no,
right?
no, no. Listen, I
While you're
was trying
trying
to
to
tell you
defend
something.
systems that is suppressing women, because we know very well that religions how they treat women, right? And I'm not
How do
disrespecting anybody because I'm an omnist, right?
how do religions treat women? Because I can tell you right now, in Islam, I'm a Muslim. In Islam, women actually got the most rights they had ever had
Bro,
when
you're not
Islam
gonna.
came about. When Islam came about, women got the most rights they had ever had.
Well,
Ever.
first of all, let me bring up two points, right? Just 2 years ago, there was a woman who was unalive for taking off her hijab, and her hijab, and there was a big movement where women were being unalived and raped due to the suppression of their society and of their government, right? So let's not play stupid or play semantics. I'm a very well educated black man that knows my history, understands the system, and knows what's going on in this world. So you're not going to try to pivot or back me into a corner. I said what I said.
Okay. Uh, somebody in your comments I don't know if your chat or your audience is very educated, but they said, I'm talking about most third world countries. That's a patriarchy. Okay. So would you say that the United Kingdom is a patriarchy?
It's a monarchy, but they still do
It's,
suppress. They still oppressed the
it's,
country of Africa and many
it's, ruled,
countries.
it's
They
ruled
were
by,
involved in the slave
it's
trade.
ruled by a king, right? Okay. So my question to you is, since it's a monarchy and ruled by a king, right? Is that a third world country?
That has nothing to do with anything, sir.
Okay, that's what your audience is saying. So is the
We're not gonna.
UK a third world country?
That's not the point. It's not a
Interesting.
third world country, but it has suppressed third world countries, right?
Okay, it's not a third
And
world
then you
country.
want to
Okay,
talk.
so your chat.
You want to bring up that you're Muslim, but yet the Arab slave trade is still current today in 2024. Like, let's talk about that.
The Arab slave trade. Okay,
Yes.
since you want to talk about that, you can talk about the African slave trade as well. You can talk
Yeah,
about
the
how
Asiatic, the Indian Ocean slave
African
trade.
people did each other and continue to do each other to this very day. Men that look just like you and women.
Anyway, I still stand on what I said about religion. They're tools of suppression, regardless of the cultural aspect. I like them from a conceptual standpoint due to the principle, but the institutional aspect of it, it's the tools of suppression from Christianity to
Mm.
all of them. But
Interesting.
I respect the practice though.
Who
I've
are
read the
the
Quran.
so who are the men that you respect on here on this app?
Men, men that take accountability.
Okay,
Men that
who are the men that you respect on social media? Give me some names because you got all these brothers up here. Who are the men that you respect?
let's see. Professor Odie, Conscious Leave, Fatal Pro. I respect.
I don't know these guys.
You
I've
wouldn't
heard it.
because they're not on your side. They're not. I know he's pivoting, y'all. It's cool.
No, I'm not pivoting. I'm not pivoting nothing because you're all over the place. You're talking about the slave
I'm
trade
not.
on
I'm
one
not
end.
all over
You're
the
talking
place.
about patriarchy on the other end. You're all
Nah,
over
you're
the
not
place.
going to try to gaslight me and
No,
flip.
I'm not gaslighting you.
You're not going to
You
try. You're
said
not going to try to flip the
you
script
said the only reason why you have me up here is because you're hurt.
because I let you up
Let's
here.
be real. Let's be real. No, you're hurt. No, I'm talking about on that picture. You're hurt because I removed you from my platform. That's why you got me up there. You're
You really
hurt.
think I give? You really think I care
Yeah,
about your
yeah,
platform,
because you
sir?
already said it twice. You're hurt. You're hurt. So I hurt you. I hurt you.
Nigga, I don't care about your platform. You a
I
piece
hurt,
of trash.
I hurt
And I'm
you.
here to hold you. We got to we got to
Let's
hold each
be
other
real. Let's
accountable.
be real.
I'm
Let's
not
be
hurt
real.
about anything, sir.
I
If
hurt
anything,
you.
you're hurt spewing out your hurt and your hate on black women every day on this app.
Okay, but why? Okay, so that's fine. I'm hurt, and you hurt too. I hurt you. We both hurt.
Y'all
I'm
hear this, right?
I'm fine. I'll admit I'm hurt. You hurt too. Just come on, brother. Come out with me. Come on, tell it.
But you know what, sir? In all
Tell the
essence, we're all
people.
hurting. We're
Tell the
all
people
hurting.
that
It's not from
we're
you,
all
but we're
hurting.
all
So
hurting.
everybody that's
I can
listening to
admit,
you is hurt too.
I can
So
admit that I'm a
everybody's
human
hurt.
black man.
Everybody's hurt. Everybody's hurt. You just said
We're
it.
all hurt.
Everybody's hurt.
But what you do with that hurt is what. See, I'm
What I'm
Haley. I
doing
know
with
I'm a
the
Haley black man.
what
You
I'm
bring
doing.
your ass on this app and spew it out on black women, and that ain't
No,
cool.
no,
Point blank
no,
period.
no, 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 no. Well, you just said I hurt you. So how am I spewing it out on
No,
black
you
women
said that you
when I
hurt me.
hurt
You ain't
you?
hurt me. You ain't hurt me,
You said
brother.
you hurt. You said you hurt. So you said
We're all
everybody's hurt.
hurting through because of life,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
because of anything that you did.
So,
You
so
could never do anything to me,
okay.
brother.
Didn't you say that didn't you say that I kicked you off my platform?
Yeah, you did. But it
Okay.
has
All
nothing
right.
to
So
do
I
with why
hurt
I'm
you.
hurt.
So what I'm saying, listen to what I'm saying real quick. I'm saying I hurt you. You're hurt by that. And the reason why you're up here with my picture up there is because I hurt you. And now you're trying to get revenge on me by
Nigga, nobody
spewing
want no revenge on
by
you.
trying to say I'm trying to be like Kevin or whatever you're
You
trying to
do
say.
know that life and liberation is above you, right? You're an ant in this world.
No,
Okay, my
I don't
goal is
think I
bigger
am.
than you, brother.
I don't think I am. You know why I don't think I am? I think I've been pretty successful to be on social media for the last 2 years. I
Yeah,
think I've done a lot
capitalizing
of
off of black women's pain. That's sick.
oh.
It's disgusting. Capitalizing by tearing down black women, brother.
But did I
That's what we do.
capitalize off of your pain because I kicked you too? Did I capitalize off of you?
You keep dodging the accountability. I'm talking about
Okay,
the
but I'm here
messaging
facing
that you
you. I'm
spew
here.
on
So
this app
so
against
since I
black
just
women,
go
bro.
against women, I'm here facing you.
Okay, and I'm facing
Okay.
you too.
All right.
That's why you up here on this panel.
So I'm here. I'm here. So now
Okay.
what?
Black
Now
men, we here to hold each other accountable, brother. Point blank, period. What
okay,
you're
I'm
doing
so
on this
so I
app.
so I held you accountable already, right? And I'm gonna hold you
You ain't
accountable.
holding nothing accountable. First of all, you can't.
But you
You hold yourself accountable. I'm holding me accountable, right? See the Black Pill Unisphere?
oh
I'm pushing for liberation for all. Y'all can call me Sims. You can call me whatever you
so
want. But my
you
goal is
want there
bigger
to
than
be
you.
no
The
government.
goal
You
is
want there
bigger
to
than
be no
TikTok.
religion.
The goal is bigger than your platform.
Okay,
The
okay.
goal is
Can I ask you a question? You
yeah.
want there to be no government body. You want there to be no religion. You want everybody to just be free. When you say liberated, what are you talking about? Because you already said you don't believe in religion.
I don't believe in the institutionalization and the traditionalism of it. The man-made, the part that is used.
Okay, do you believe there's a God?
I believe that you are God. I believe in the spirit. I came from Christianity, bro.
Well, you know what? Let me tell you something. I'm not God. So I never said I was God. I don't believe I'm God. I worship
What do you think? What do
I
you think?
worship God.
Being created in the image and likeness of.
I
I
worship
came from
God.
Christianity. I'm aware. I acknowledge Yeshua HaMashiach. I'm aware
Okay,
of.
I didn't ask you that. I asked you if you believed in God and do you worship God?
Coming from a Christian background, Yahweh. Yes, I do.
You worship God? Okay, so you're all over the place. First you say you don't believe
I don't
in
believe
religion.
in the system of religion
Okay, and now you're saying that you believe and you worship. Okay,
because I have a Christian
in order
background.
to
I
worship
believe in
God,
the essence of Christ.
do you know there's a system in place in order to properly worship God? You can't worship God however you feel like it or want to. There's a
Nobody
system.
said that though, sir. What are you
Okay,
talking about? What
all
are you
right.
talking about? Well, first of all, we're not here to try to put me up on trial, sir. You're
Okay,
going
but
to
you put me up on trial
now
for
you're
what?
trying to
What are you putting me up on
you trying to
trial?
pull the same tactics on me that you do the women in your panel, and it's not going to
Oh,
work.
but I thought you said I
You
don't
don't know
attack
anything
nobody
about
but
me.
the women. I thought you said I only come for the women. So I'm here for you. And now you saying, "Oh, I'm trying to do the same
You
tactic."
ain't here for me.
Oh yeah,
You're here
that's
for
what I'm here
you
for.
and your actions and how you will continue to spreading violence on this app, right?
Okay, so how am I spreading violence? I've never promoted violence. Never.
Attacking black women, talking about their hair,
What's the
tearing them
attack?
down.
What's the attack?
You're being featurist. You're being texturist. Internalized misogyny,
I'm talking
racism,
about their hair,
internalized racism,
am I
bro.
talking? Hold on a second.
Being
Am I
featurist
talking?
and texturist,
Hold,
talking about
hold,
women and their bodies, fat
hold on.
phobia,
Hold on a second.
being xenophobe.
Am I talking about their hair or the hair that they buy and glue on?
The fact that they're doing you are
Your
criticizing
moderators are
and
muting me
condemning the
again.
fact that they do it, brother. That's still an
Your
attack.
moderators
No
are
matter how
muting
you
me.
try to spin it.
Your moderators are muting me again, brother. Can you tell them? I can't even speak.
I didn't see them. Y'all hold up. Let us do this 1v1. And if there's any other red pillars or black men in the comments, you are free to come up. One at a
Oh,
time,
only
though.
red pillars are okay. So first of all, I'm not a red pillar.
You definitely are.
No, I'm not. Do
Then
you don't even
what
understand
do you what do you call
okay.
it then? Then what
Okay,
is
let me
it?
tell you something. Red pill men do not promote marriage, family, and religion. I do.
Okay.
Red pill men are not like that. That I'm far from red pill. I don't even know where you get that from. Y'all see what y'all do is y'all just come up with some type of talking point and just keep running y'all mouth because y'all so in y'all emotions.
You're
Y'all have
showing
nothing
you're
else that
showing our
you can't.
emotions. Well, I'm going based off of the actions,
No,
right?
you're not.
You want to be Kevin Samuels so bad.
No,
Why
I'm
do you want to be like
no,
that
no.
man?
Okay, okay. So
Who are you holding
here's
accountable?
here's the thing. Here's the thing. I promote being married to a woman, having a family, being a man, being productive, taking care of that family. I don't promote soft guy era. I don't promote drizzle. I don't promote none of that stuff. I don't promote screwing a whole bunch of women just to
I
get
mean,
your
that's
rocks
cool.
off. I don't promote
Okay.
none of that.
So you promote the nuclear family. It's still no matter what
Well,
length or
how is that
level
red
of it
pill? How
is.
is that red pill?
It doesn't matter the level of it is. It's
Oh, it
still
doesn't
promoting.
matter now.
It's still. We're talking specifically about the
Okay, so
attack
you can
on what
acknowledge
is
that
who.
that's not. You can acknowledge that's not red pill because I'm promoting family and marriage.
So what does family and marriage have to do with the tax that you have on single black women? You still promote the idea. All of y'all have the same talking points.
No, we don't have the same
Yes, you
talking point.
do. You talk about single mothers. You talk about their hair. You talk. It's all of them attack
Why do
black
you keep
women.
saying their hair? Hair that you buy from the store and glue on your head is not yours.
It doesn't matter. You're aware of the culture
Now
of
it
hair,
doesn't
where it
matter.
comes from, and
You just
protective
said I
styles.
talk about their hair. Now it doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter why women wear wigs. What does it matter what women are doing? Why are you in women's business to begin with?
I'm in
What does it
women's
matter?
business.
What does it matter what women?
Okay, why are you in my business? Why do you have me up there? Why are you in my business?
Because of the fact, sir, that these men are on this app spewing vitriol, and we need to do damage control. We got to do better as men.
Oh, so
Because
you can
they're
be in my business. You can be in my business talking about me, but I can't talk about
because I'm
nobody.
saying what you're doing. I'm saying what you're doing.
What am I doing? Once again, I'm going. You saying I'm speaking about their hair? It's not their hair. What else are you saying I'm doing? I'm
That's not the
promoting
point.
violence. I don't promote violence. So you just lied to the same thing. This
Not
guy
you
next
trying to.
the same thing. This guy
So
next
that's.
to me. Hold on. The same thing. This guy next to me says. I'm gonna take his lines. You just lied. You
I
lied.
didn't just lie
See, y'all are
because you
weird.
lack the
Y'all are weird.
comprehension to
Y'all are
understand the
weird.
levels of
Y'all are weird,
violence.
bro. Y'all
Violence
lie.
is not just physical violence.
Y'all are
So
weird, bro. Y'all lie. You just lied on me twice. Y'all weird,
but
bro.
the fact that you're trying to deflect and lack the comprehension that there's levels to violence, right? You don't have to physically promote violence to be violent. And the fact that you lack that comprehension shows that you are unaware of your behavior and what you're doing. Point blank, period.
Okay, we
Right.
already discussed my behavior. We already discussed you was telling lies. So what's next? Give me something else that I do.
Anyway, what's up, public?
Hey, I just came up here to correct something real quick. So, Guru, the Red Pill movement is definitely promotes family. There is a faction, the Red Pillars, who, I, for me, from what I have seen, there is a faction of Red Pillars, mainly black men, to be honest with you, who are more invested in like just hook up, like dating women and how to date women. Um, but yeah, the original Red Pill movement was rooted in family and everything you say, like Rolo Tomasi, like the same, like that's exactly what you're describing right now. That's their thing. Get a family, nuclear family, everything you just said. Those are all
No.
congruent with red pill talking points, without a
Okay.
doubt, right?
Okay, let me
Um,
respond.
and you don't. I got you. And you don't have to identify as a red pill isn't a gang, right? Like you don't have to get put on the set, right? But the core of the red pill ideology is to make the thing that they push is to maintain the hierarchy, right? Which is the patriarchy. So men on top, white men on top first, and then everybody on the bottom, right? And everybody comes second, third, fourth, fifth, whatever. That is really at its core misogyny, all of these things, that how they uphold that system of oppression. You do 100% promote the things that uphold that system of oppression. So you may try to distance yourself because I think you're smart enough to know that you should distance yourself from actually self-identifying as a red pillar. I know you know that. Like I know you are. I've given you credit on this. You are one of the more savvy red pill right wing. You know, in that space, one of those guys or whatever, one of these dudes, whatever. You are one of the more savvy ones, right? Some of them, I am a red pillar, like basically, like Jesus has self-identified as a red pillar. That's dumb, right? You know that, I know that, right? You've distanced yourself, and that's smart. I can commend that. But your ideology is exactly the same. That's all I'm saying. Like you could try to say you're not, but you actually say the exact same things that they do. They do push religion. They do push family. That's what they push.
Okay, here's my response. So I actually have Rollo Tomasi's book, The Rational Male. Okay. And I've read several times, even during his early days, and even now, you can go and look at interviews of him. He does not, you can go look at quotes in his book. He does not promote marriage, and he does not promote it in the way that it exists for men now. I do. I do. So we don't, it's not that you can say that, okay, he may say like, marriage is fine, but he's not actively out promoting men to go get married. That's not true. That's not true. He's more or less promoting men to go their own way, get their own, take care of themselves, make sure that no woman comes and ruins their life, this type of stuff. That's what he's promoting. So I wish you guys would get your facts straight on this stuff before you actually know what you're talking about. Because until you can give me some material from the Rational Male or from any other quotes that Rollo Tomasi has said, then we can go somewhere.
Yeah, but Rollo Tomas, I just referenced him because he was one of the forefathers, and he didn't coin the phrase red pillar, but that when the men who started the red pill movement, who coalesced around that term, they used his writings, right, some of his teachings. He's a part of it. He's a link in the chain. But the red pill movement, I can tell you there are different groups of people within the movement. The red pill movement isn't, to me, I don't look at it the same way that I look at like a feminist movement, because feminism promotes the equality for men, women, and children, right? So if you're not for the equal, if you can identify as a feminist if you're anti-man. You know what I'm saying? You're not a feminist if you're anti-man. That doesn't jive with feminism. But a red pillar can say I'm anti or not care about raising a family or promoting a family and still be a red pillar. And a red pillar also could be like, I promote family values and still be a red pillar, because the core ideology, once again, of the red pill movement is to uphold the hierarchy that is the patriarchy. That's what it's rooted in. So it doesn't matter. I'm just saying, all I wanted to say was, and correct you, was the red. You're trying to pull a fast one on us by saying I'm distancing myself. See, I'm not like them. They don't promote family, but they do. There's a bunch of red pill men who promote family. You're not unique in that, brother. I promise you. I've heard plenty of men who are red pillars who promote the nuclear family. Who else is promoting the nuclear family? If not,
Okay.
but red pillars, sir.
Okay.
Name one. Show me a person. Show me a group of people. You have who promotes the right who promotes that family, that whatever, I forgot the
Okay. I'll
word,
give you a
whatever,
huge creator
the
that
nuclear
promote.
family,
I'll give you.
more than the wait, but who promotes that family more than the Republican establishment,
I'll
more
give
than
you.
racist white tea people?
Hold
Go ahead.
on a second. I'll give you a huge name. That's a black person that promotes the nuclear family and marriage. That's huge. Bigger than me. Much bigger than me. Derek Jackson. He promotes marriage and family. He had for years and years and years. And what was he doing behind the scenes? He was screwing a whole bunch of different women in front of his wife, even.
Yeah, but what's the point though? What is Derek Jackson's not? What is he?
You
I
just
don't.
asked me. You just
Exactly.
asked me
He's
to
a
give you a
panderer.
name of
Yeah,
somebody who promotes nuclear family. That's not red pill. He's not red
but
pill.
Derek Jackson is a red pillar. His whole thing is
Derek
misogyny.
Jackson is a
Wait,
red
time out,
pill
time out.
man.
Hold on. I know you're
Crackhead.
missing. That's what I'm saying. You got to understand how misogyny functions. I'm not talking about his content. Derek Jackson is a misogynist, though, a raging misogynist. Fuck his content. He has proven to be a raging misogynist. So what you're saying actually would make sense. He's religious first and foremost, right? He's a religious man, so he says. He's a Christian. he is also a raging misogynist. So you're proving my point
Didn't you
that
say
the
you
only
identify?
connection
Didn't
between,
you say you
sir, all
identify
you have
as
to
a
do,
Christian?
sir, all you have to do to be red pill is be misogynistic. That's all I'm trying to tell you.
Didn't you say you identify as Christian?
Who, me?
Yeah,
No, brother, no. Never. No,
really. I
I've
could have
never
sworn
said
I
that.
heard you say before that your values closely line up with Christianity, so you would be like a
Sir, you
Christian.
don't, I promise, you guys always make up stuff about me.
No, no,
Not
no,
you pivoting again, though.
no,
Stay
I've
on
never
subject.
said that, sir.
no.
Guru, I'm not gonna
No,
hold you, bro.
I've
We
been
don't
in
got to get
rooms
that deep into
before.
it.
I've been in rooms in before where you were talking about
Okay,
religion
sir, you don't
and you
have to
talked
lie
about
on me. I promise you
no.
that you
Okay, now
never heard me
now
say
you're
that.
lying. Now I'm gonna say the same thing you say. Now you're lying. Now you're lying.
Okay, I got you, brother.
All you do is
But
lie.
I've never. You can take my word for it or not. I've never said that though. I promise you. I guarantee you. And and the people who listen to me every day, because you don't, they'll tell you I've never said that because I'm actually, and I don't want to sound whatever. I'm anti-religious. I'm anti-religion. I don't like religion. I think we need to get rid of religion. You said something very interesting when I first came in here. You said you asked Dominion, did he want to get rid of government and religion and replace it with what? I said, oh, that's communism because I'm a communist. I identify as a communist. So that would be those are parts that is part of the communist tenets. And Karl Marx said that religion is the opiate for the masses, right? I don't believe in religion. I don't think people need religion the same way I don't think people need government because all those things create a power imbalance inevitably. All of them do, right? So I'm not down for that shit. But we live in 2024 and we still live in America and we still live in a patriarchy and all that stuff. For now, I get it. I'm just saying what my ideology is. So I already know you're wrong. Like what you're saying is just wrong unequivocally. I know my politics. I talk about them all the time and I've been talking about them for
Listen. It does.
15 years.
Okay, are you gonna dominate the conversation? My goodness, take a breath, brother. You know, as much as you guys try to create a little space, you know, you only exist in a small little world on social media. When you actually leave your doorstep and travel, this world is run and ruled by men. It is. So the things that you guys are saying, it doesn't matter because women will never have the ability to do what men can do, and that is dominate physically. So they'll never be able to overrule. The best they can do is get men like you guys to try to jump on their team. And this is not all women because majority of women even agree more with me. Majority of women in this world agree more with me. But you know why I know that? Majority of women are servants to their men. Majority of women are under men. A majority of women are in relationships and families, right? They're not separate and living alone and independent and single and promoting all this stuff. That's not what's happening in most of the world.
Can I ask you a question? What's the divorce rate?
What
About
divorce rate?
50%, right?
What does that have to do with it?
I'm
In
gonna, I'm gonna,
America?
I'm gonna, sir.
In what
Nothing you
country?
said had
In
anything to
what
do with
country?
anything, but I'm just asking you
In
questions.
what country? In what
I'm gonna
country?
in America, in
Okay,
America, specific
okay.
in the country you live in.
I just literally said that in the world, when you leave America, the world is mostly run and ruled by men.
You didn't say the world. You said,
Yes, I
sir.
did.
Okay,
I said when you
okay,
leave your doorstep and you travel the world, that's what you're
okay.
going to find.
All right, cool. So
Male-dominated
yeah,
country.
I got you, and that goes and that proves my something else that I've been saying about men. Men are not leaders. We just told women fall in line or else. That's not leadership because you're bigger and stronger than people. That's a bully. So you're proving that men are just bullies, and that's what we are. And since you a scary man that don't want to address other men, because I like fighting. I grew up fighting. I like fighting. It's fun, right? So you saying get a man like me? Absolutely, get a man like me. I like fighting.
Facts.
I'm really with the shits.
You
I
ain't
like fighting.
you ain't never fought nobody in your life. Get up out of here,
All
brother.
right,
You
bro.
you just
Okay.
talking.
Now I know you be yapping. Now I know you be yapping.
Now you
you
just
as slow
talking.
as you as slow as you
Now you
talk,
just
as slow as you
talking.
talk,
Now you
as
just
slow as you
talking.
talk, Guru.
Now
I
you
know you.
just
I know
talking.
you a motherfucking lie. You need to
Now you
stop it.
just talking. Now you
No,
want
no,
to
no.
talk
I
about
don't,
throwing
brother. I
man.
ain't.
You
I've
ain't
never
throwing
got on
no
this
ass.
app. I've never got on this app and lied
I
about
can tell
anything.
you right now. I can tell you right now. As much as I yap and talk and whatever y'all say, ain't no man ever come up to me and try to put his hands on me.
That's because
None
you
of
ain't
them.
never been in a fight. I have.
Okay, all right.
I
You've
have.
been in a fight.
Many a times. Many a times. Too many
Yeah.
times.
Oh, all right, brother. Yeah, you
Too
Mike
many
Tyson.
times.
You Mike
But
Tyson.
anyways, though, it's not even about physical. I'm saying,
You Mike
but
Tyson, brother. We all
I'm with the
scared. We
Guru.
all scared of you
Be quiet.
now.
Seriously,
I'm gonna
stop.
go tell all the men on the red
Stop.
pill side to be scared of you because you can fight.
No, I don't. I'm not. That's not. You're missing my point. You just yapping.
So
I'm not talking
wait.
about.
So
All right,
Dom,
brother.
didn't you just say? Hold
You
on,
gotta be quiet,
I got a
man. You
question for
can't
Dom.
talk and listen
Dom,
at the
didn't you
same
say
time.
that I'm over here promoting violence? You know, on my
I'm
platform.
not
No, we're not
This
promoting
about to
man
do that,
just
bro.
violence.
literally
Because you
came
clearly
on
missed the
here
point.
and promoted violence
This
and
nigga
said
just be
he just
yapping.
said
He
I
be
can
pivoting.
fight. He just
Listen to
promoted
what you're
violence.
saying. I'm telling you.
He's starting to
Okay.
trying to get violent.
Okay.
Anyway,
Guru.
He's doing the
What
so
I
you
was
need to
saying.
put
Can you
him on
mute
your
him? I'm
back
sorry,
screen.
Dom. Can you mute him for a second? I need
Can
to
you put him on
finish
your
my
back
thought.
screen?
I'm curious. Okay. So what I was saying was, Guru, I get it. It's not about being in a physical fight. I'm saying you're scary. You're afraid to fight on any level. Intellectually, clearly, you're probably afraid to fight physically. It doesn't matter. You don't want to push the issue against other men. That's all I was saying.
Oh, really?
Yes, really and truly.
I bet you
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 are
would have.
in a cult.
I bet you
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 are
wouldn't
in
do
a cult that
nothing. I bet you if
sir,
you
you are in a
I bet
cult
you
that
if
I
I walk
belong
right
to.
by
I was
you,
in the cult with you.
you
How you
wouldn't
gonna
do
tell
nothing.
me?
You
I
wouldn't
was in the
do
cult with you.
you wouldn't do nothing. If I walk right by you, wouldn't do nothing. So
Okay,
as
Guru.
much as you're talking about
hey, y'all turn the
fighting,
comments
you
back
wouldn't
on.
do nothing.
Yeah, okay, Guru. That's what I'm saying. I don't do the fake tough guy talk online. That's stupid.
Well,
And I
that's
was
what
just
you're
telling you.
doing. You're doing
No,
the
no, I'm not.
fake tough
I'm
guy
really,
talk.
sir. You
You're trying to
missing
talk
you.
about I can fight. I can fight. I promise you, I've been in
So you're
fights.
missing the point. I clearly already debunked that. Let's say when you said we try to lie with your ability to inability to understand the levels of violence. He said intellectually, you lack that.
No, he said
You don't address
everything.
other
He
men. You
didn't just
address
say
women.
no. Now you're
So when
lying.
other men
Now
press you
y'all
off,
lying again. Now here y'all go lying again.
well,
He
we're lying.
literally said in every way. He said you're not.
Yes, and you're only talking about in one
He
way
talked
because you're
about
trying to play
physically
this
too.
game. And I'm telling you,
He
I
talked
think
about
you're afraid in
physical
every way
fighting.
because most men are afraid of other men in every way.
Man, I guarantee you, I'm not
Most
afraid of
men
you.
are afraid of men. Like
I
I'm not
guarantee
making
you,
that
I'm
up.
not afraid of
Men
you.
are scary.
I guarantee you, I'm not
Men be
afraid of you.
scared of their own shadows.
I guarantee you.
That's why they yell at women, and then when they get
I
in the
guarantee
presence
you,
of
I'm
a
not
man,
afraid of
they
you.
shut down. That's why you don't never come to my lives.
I guarantee you, I'm
You
not
bring
afraid of
women up
you.
on your lives and you berate them. You be
I
scared
guarantee,
Exactly.
online,
man.
Thank
let
you.
alone in real life. That's why I be laughing at y'all.
Y'all
I be
some
cracking
jealous
up.
dude.
I'm like, why do y'all be acting tough on
Y'all
the
mad
internet?
because
Hey,
I get a
King,
lot
turn
of
the
fine
comments back
women.
on,
And y'all
brother.
scary. You
Y'all
scary
mad because I got a
online.
lot of
Why would
fine
I
women.
believe that you a tough guy in real life? That shit is
Y'all
You know what,
hilarious.
y'all
Guru?
mad because I got a lot of fine women that come over to my platform.
Anyway,
I really don't.
anyway.
I couldn't care less about you
And
being a
you
tough guy.
get the
You could be
weirdos and the
you could be as
creeps.
tough as you want to be,
You
brother.
get the
So
weird
Because
you
I
you get
know
already
the
that
know.
anybody can get beat.
you get the
Anybody can get beat
freaks
on
and
any
the
day. It don't
creeps
matter
and
to
the
me.
weirdos with the deep voices. You get all them in the baldies. You get
I
all that
got you.
stuff.
You
Yeah.
remind me of the 17-year-old that got hurt by that one girl and want to take it out on every girl, every woman that you get in contact with afterward. That's you give me 17-year-old hurt boy energy. For real.
What does public pretender give you when he said he wants to fight or he can
This
fight?
ain't this ain't this ain't
Oh,
about
he
public.
gives you the same. Okay,
But
good,
that's not about public. I'm talking to you.
good.
Like that. Public is his own man. I'm my own man. Okay, you're not going to
No,
try
I
to
don't think
keep
he's his
pivoting and
own
shifting
man.
and all this. You know what I'm
I don't think
saying?
he's his own
As
man.
black men, we're going to hold each
Think,
other accountable, and we're
yeah.
holding you accountable for the bullshit that you do on this app, sir. Point blank. Period.
Is it
I just think
contributing? Let me ask this question: is it contributing to the patriarchy for a public pretender to marry a Caucasian woman? Is that contributing to white
That has nothing
supremacy?
to do with that.
Is
See,
that
hold
now
on,
you're
contribute?
trying to.
wait.
Is
Does
that all you
that
can say?
contribute to white
Let me
supremacy? That's
answer.
my
Hold
question.
on, please. Let me answer this.
Okay,
Please let me answer this
please
question.
let me make sure I ask you right. I want to know: does it contribute to white supremacy if you
Hey,
are
y'all turn the
married to
comments
a
back on, please.
Caucasian woman?
No,
Don't turn the
that
comments
doesn't.
on.
That's stupid. But since you want to bring up Caucasian women, can we talk about the time you got catfished by a Caucasian woman?
Oh, you don't want to talk about that. You don't want to talk about your
You
wife.
never, hey Guru, I
Hey, yo.
swear to
What
God,
is getting
I
catfish?
swear to God, you
Hey,
Okay,
never
y'all
don't
turn the
talk.
exactly.
You
comments back
want a
on. Thank you.
Caucasian woman so bad, you
Exactly,
got catfished by one,
exactly,
my nigga.
exactly.
I never been catfished
Do I have a
by
Caucasian woman?
nobody.
Do I have a Caucasian woman right
I
now?
don't give a. You couldn't get one. You tried to, and she was fake.
Do
You
I have
tried
a
to get a
Caucasian
Caucasian
woman?
woman, and she was
Do I
fake.
have a
So
Caucasian
be
woman right
quiet.
now?
Keep
Public
your mouth
pretender.
closed.
Do I have
You
a
a fan.
Caucasian woman?
You a fan.
Do I have a
You a
Caucasian woman
fan.
right now?
You a fan.
Wow.
Yeah,
And
I
You a
ain't
you
gonna
know
fan.
lie.
what?
The way y'all been
You know what's
chasing
Your
niggas
mouth
and trying
interesting?
closed.
to
You
hook
a
You know
facts
what's
real
down and
fan.
call
interesting?
them out is
Just like I
crazy.
said, I said he wasn't gonna answer. I said it and he didn't. I said answer if it contributes to white supremacy.
Answered it.
If
I
you
said
are
no.
married, public pretender
No,
I
to a
said
never.
no.
Caucasian woman.
I said no. And then
Yeah,
I
yeah.
said, but
Yep.
you did get
So
catfished by
that's
a
what
white
you
woman
are. You
because you
are
want a
you.
white woman so
So here's
bad
the
you
thing.
believed in that white
Here's the
woman.
thing. Here's
He
the
said
thing.
no. Like,
And
would you not accepted his
you
answer?
could can you get a sister? Could you get a black woman?
Who, me?
Any
I'm talking about public pretender.
Oh,
yeah,
Could you
these
get
are
a
dumb
black woman?
questions.
Are there
Y'all
any of
always
them
come with
women?
the same line of
Do
attack,
any of the women
and
that
I
pander to
always
you?
okay.
Do they want your? Do they want you? Do they want your pickle? Because I can tell you, I've had plenty of sisters that want mine, and still to this day, even
anyway,
all over this
nobody.
app,
We don't.
even all over
We don't
social
care.
media.
We
Do
don't
you
care.
have any of them that want your pickle?
We don't care. Honestly,
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Y'all don't want to talk about that.
I don't flirt and I don't
Y'all don't
entertain
want to
women.
talk about that.
I
Yeah,
got a
you don't
wife.
want to
I'm
talk
good.
about that. You don't want to talk about the
none of
fact
that
that
really. None of that
none of
particularly
the
matters
same
for real.
BWs that you talking about, none of them want you. None of them
Right,
want you.
Nigga,
you
they don't
right, man.
want
And
you
None of
either.
them want you.
I try to make it really apparent to not want me because I'm married, so I'm good with
Yeah,
that.
none of them want you. No, none of
Yeah,
them don't want. No, it's not because you
And
married.
I'm
It's
not
because they
seeking
don't
any
want
type
you
of
at all. They
validation.
just don't want you. They're not attracted to you. There's
yeah, you
nothing
got it.
about you that's
But I
But
attractive.
it's
know, but
funny. But I
There's
find it
nothing
funny.
about you that's attractive to these women. That's
But
why.
I find it funny that the women that you berate in your lives are the ones that you try to get with that you can't get. Right. So you have to settle. The women that you berate in your comments, you could never get them. They
That's the
could never
best y'all
want
could do. That's the best y'all got. Y'all
you.
got to
Nah,
come better
this is
than
called the
that.
truth,
Y'all
sir.
got to come better
It's
than
called
that.
the
You got to
reality.
come better, and you got
Because
to.
you try to come for women who think
You look like
who
you
you
look
think
like
are
a goat.
weak.
You look like a goat with that hat on, with the two ears dangling on the side,
Bro,
each
so
side.
now we're gonna
You
go
know,
to
you
roasting.
really look
Again,
like a
you a
goat.
child for real. How old are you, Guru? How
You
old
know,
are you?
I'm just saying, brother, you got to come better than this. You got to actually look
Oh,
presentable when you want to have me
so
in the background. Look like you got some class, some sense. You know what I'm saying? You know, get your
Guru,
hair
tell
cut.
everybody
You know,
how I
you
came in
shame.
your
You
lives
just
for a
like
month
these
straight
women.
and told you
You
that
just
your
like these
suits was
women. You
weak.
shame of your
Guru,
hair, so you don't want to show. Get your hair cut, brother. So you
hold
don't
on,
have to be
give
ashamed
me a
of your
second.
hair.
Give me a second, Dom. You
Get
just gonna keep
get no.
yapping. Give me a second. Give me a
No, no,
second.
no. I'm speaking. I'm telling the
Give me a
brother.
second. No. You yapping, bro.
No, 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 no,
Give me
no,
a
no, no.
second, fam. Give
See
me a
that?
second, fam.
See, y'all lie. See, that's the lie. Y'all say
Ain't
I
no
can't
lie.
handle
I was
y'all.
Ain't
muted
no
this whole
lies. What
time.
we witnessed.
Y'all lie.
What
Y'all
we
say I
witnessed.
can't handle y'all, but when I come up, y'all want to keep muting me.
You
Y'all
keep
saying that
talking.
I
You won't let nobody
Yeah, have
else
some
talk.
decorum on my
Yeah.
panel.
doing. That's what you
Have some
doing.
Why?
I'm
decorum.
I'm
trying to
muted.
dominate the conversation. Public pretender.
Okay, so I got a question for you. Um, did I did was it me? And I'm being if you could be honest, please be honest. When you know how many you remember when you used to wear them ill-fitting suits all the time in your lives, them trash ass mortician suits, and I used to bag on you every night, and then all of a sudden your
You was
suit started to
bagging on
fit.
me every night
Was that
with some
because of me?
suits.
Just
With
keep it
some
real. Was that
suits.
because of
Really?
me?
You're the worst person to talk about a wardrobe. You don't even have a haircut. Look at your hairline. It goes like in an oval shape. You don't even
Ladies
have
and
a
gentlemen,
proper hairline for a
this
man.
is
Go work
grade
on your
A
hairline before you can speak about me.
childish behavior.
Go
You
be able
can't
to
have an
grow in a
intellectually
beard
honest
properly before
conversation
you can
about their
speak about
behavior,
me.
but they like to
Grow
pivot.
be able to speak with a deeper voice. Matter of fact, I only talk with to men that got deeper voice. I don't want to talk
Nigga,
to nobody that got a little high voice
wait a
like
minute.
this. That
Everybody up here got bass. Who are you talking about?
I don't want to
First of
talk to
all, talk
nobody that
about
talk like
yourself.
this. That talk real fast, like he. Hey, come on, bro. Y'all weird. Y'all weird. Y'all dudes is weird. Y'all lie. Y'all lie. Y'all dudes is weird. All they do is lie. That's the only thing you say. You say the same thing
No,
every time, every
that's the
day.
same thing that you
It's the
say
same
because you
old
do
garbage
lie.
you say every day.
You just said that we were lying.
Ain't
Like,
doing
this
this.
makes sense. Bro, if anything, who dropped him? Who dropped him? Y'all, come on, y'all.
They dropped him. They shouldn't have dropped him. Hey, but I
No,
got it.
don't drop nobody, y'all. Don't do
I'm about
that.
to slide. I'm about to slide. But hey, on some real shit, hey Don, it ain't no use to trying to talk to him. He got a brand. He trying to make money off of it. You can't break through to him. If he change who he is, he got to change his whole brand. You see what I'm
No,
saying?
I know.
So
Like,
it ain't no use.
but the thing about it is, this is more of because I want us to be able to move beyond just the talking points, right? There has to be goal. My goal is literally liberation, and when black men holding other black men accountable, you know what I'm saying? I need people to like really, um, everybody, please disengage with this content, block him. Like the fact that you are actively making money off tearing down women. and upholding patriarchy and misogyny is the very thing. Like we gonna air you out to dry, brother. And every red pillar and every person on this app that's continuing this type of behavior, we gonna air you out to dry. Because if you're not aware of what's going on in society, system is falling. And you're trying to hold on to the little bit of scraps, trying to hold on to your ego, hold on. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. And if you are not a leader, you are not a man, or you're continuing to hold up these ideologies and try to oppress black women, point blank, period. And we gonna call it out. Welcome to the Black+Pill+Unisphere, where
Um,
yeah, go ahead, brother.
I just wanted to say something real quick. The thing that's funny is he doesn't really, he's not a genuine person, right? But like I said, I came up here just to correct him when he was talking about he's not red pill. I'm not gonna let him get away with that because he trying to
Facts,
rebrand himself. He trying to distance himself from
facts. He
being
try to
red pill.
distance himself.
Nah,
You know what
he
I'm
red
saying?
he red pill. He know he is, but he
Facts.
understands. He been on this app long enough to know that the FBI is on their bumper. So he was like, "Oh shit, I'm smart enough. I got to get up out of there. I don't want to be in that room with them." So he broke free, and I actually respect that. I think that's a smart move because I was telling the red pillars, I was telling them, y'all, why are y'all still self-identifying as red pillars? Like that
Ex-
doesn't make sense when the FBI got a database on red pillars. That's dumb. You know what I'm saying? But y'all rhetoric though, it don't matter. I'ma still call you a red pillar because y'all rhetoric is the same
It's
as
the
a red pillar.
rhetoric.
The
Exactly.
rhetoric is the same. So I don't care if you say
Get
I'm
the
not a
white up.
red
You
pillar.
don't get an OPS package. You
You
don't. You know
are
what I mean?
you are a red pillar. So my point that's all I wanted to correct him on. The rest of the shit he was saying was just fluff because he don't got nothing. He don't got nothing, and I will never let that nigga ever talk about anything that got to do with the race of a woman when this nigga got catfished by a white woman. He wanted that white woman so bad. He wanted that white woman so bad. He knew it wasn't real. He knew it wasn't real. If y'all watch the video, because it's on TikTok, he knew that it wasn't real. But he just couldn't let it go. It was a white woman. He was like, I got to get me a white woman. And she was American and everything. The only thing she said was she was a Muslim. She said she had recently converted to Islam. That's all she needed to say. A white woman that recently converted to Islam in America. And if you saw the pictures, they look like stock photos from a goddamn apple orchard, like somebody picking apples in an apple orchard. And he still believed it because he wanted a white woman that bad. So this is a self-proclaimed passport bro who allowed himself to be manipulated by a white woman because he wanted a white woman so bad, trying to get up here and talk about my wife. You niggas gotta stop, bro.
Exactly.
I'm going always sniff out the hypocrisy. Y'all some hypocrite. Y'all don't care if I
Completely
started talking like
ridiculous.
Guru tomorrow. Guru would be my best friend, and he would be like, see, that's why public got him a white woman because he can't stand you BWs. He'll be that. He'll flip it tomorrow and be praising the fact that I got a white wife. But today, for shits and giggles, trying to make somebody laugh when nobody was keying with him. Oh, you got a white wife. Does that contribute to white supremacy? No, idiot. It actually doesn't, dummy. That's not how it works. But he don't understand these systems. He don't understand the systems of oppression. He just put on a bad suit every night and talk to people for 3 hours. That's
That's what
all
I'm
he do.
saying. That's what I'm saying. Copying the behavior of Kevin Samuels, which is clearly red pill, but yet you try to distance yourself from him. You're copying the same behavior. Like, make it make sense. Hey Charmaine, how are you? What's going on?
Hey Dom, you know I love you and I miss you. I just two things I wanted to say. You already know I really don't give a fuck about none of the dirt bags of Beverly Hills. So like you already know me and the dirt bags of Beverly Hills don't got no problem. Most of them don't like me no way. But I wanted to address something, but I'm glad you already caught them. I'm glad you caught him before anybody else did, but I'm glad you caught him. The dude called Mental Health, also known as News You Can Use 5280. Yeah, sir, at your Civil War age, you don't got no reason to be coming on this app calling black women bitches. Just wanted to point that out there.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, I'm
Was
glad
he
you
was he
caught.
doing that in the comments? Because I can't see the
Nah,
comments.
he was doing. Nah, he did that on. The Civil War reenactment veteran did that in somebody else's. It's somebody else's live. So I just wanted to tell you, just make sure you keep that
Everyone in the comments, y'all.
yeah,
Yeah.
just make sure you keep that 100-year-old sour milk ass man out of this comment section. That's all I wanted to say.
Wait, what's his name? Ray, what's going on? Ray, and then Dr. Julio, then Bang, then East.
Hi, honestly, that was a joke, bro. I really cannot stand hearing that man's voice. Like, Black Guru just like, I don't know. He pisses me off. I find it very weird that y'all were trying to have a real conversation, right? And the first thing he goes to doing is being anti-black, and it's disgusting.
It's disgusting.
And it's like you prove the point every time you get on somebody's panel and you disrespect a bunch of women and then you disrespect the men for correcting your behavior. Honestly, nobody wants you. No one's ever going to pick you. And I don't know why he continues to try to think that they will. And it's
Exactly.
so irritating.
All he can do when other men hold him accountable is deflect, pivot. You know what I'm saying? Like he on You Got Served or something, and come with jokes. These cats are not intellectually honest. Honestly, you know what I'm saying? Liberation and understanding the system is above their cognizance. What's going on? What's going on, Dr. Julio? What's up, Dr. Julio? Okay, Bang's on the system. How are you? What's going on?
I'm cooling, man. Just checking y'all out. Shit was kind of funny for a minute, you know. It was sounding kind of intellectual for a minute. Then y'all start scoring and high siding on each other. I'm just wondering why I got to be that way though. It's like both of y'all, the host and the dude, y'all got brilliant minds. Why not agree to disagree, but see where you can capitalize on something he's saying and vice versa? It's like now he's gone. It's like so much shit to say when he needed to be here to kind of stand on what he was saying, and y'all go at it like
But
that.
here's the deal. With Guru, he never stands on anything that he was saying. He was pivoting, he was shifting, and he's not capable of having an intellectual conversation because he pivots and he makes jokes, right? So
I think the disagreement is because it's a man that's saying that men orchestrate everything versus somebody saying no, they don't and they shouldn't. You know, like I think that's the issue. So it's more like how can a man say that men shouldn't orchestrate everything when he's a man himself?
Answer that question. The reason why is the same. Just because we're men, right? Are you in a gang? Are you in a cult?
You
Or are
breaking
you?
up, man.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on.
I'm about to say,
Okay.
yeah.
Are you in a gang or are you in a cult?
Am I?
Yeah, because the way you're framing that question is as if because I am a man, I should be in a cult of man, and I should feel like, oh well, since I'm a man, I shouldn't go against anything that men do. Right? That's how you're framing the question. So
No, I'm a
my
person.
thing
I believe in God. I believe in the Bible.
okay, that's fine.
So that would,
That's
if
yeah,
that's a
that's fine.
gang or a cult to you, then that's where I'm at with it.
No,
Where did
no,
East go?
that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying the way you're acting like because you are born as a with a penis that you have to adhere to certain rules and you can't break the code because you just said basically it's crazy to hear a man say men shouldn't rule or men shouldn't run this stuff. I'm paraphrasing, but that's pretty much what you said. That doesn't make sense to me. So if a white person came out today and said, hey, hey, white people have been running this shit for a long time, but I think we need to concede power and get and share power with everybody else. Would you say, well, as a white man, I don't understand why you would ever say that? Or would you go,
Now,
yeah,
the
no, that's the right thing
dynamics
to
of
do?
that will never change. So whatever the white man is doing is going to stay the same.
That's not what I asked you. That's
I
irrelevant.
know, but
It's
you
not
asking
about
a
what will
question that
change.
doesn't
It's
relate
about
to
what,
what I'm saying.
sir, it's
You
not
kind of
about what
asking
will.
a question to make me go along with what you're saying.
No. I'm asking you questions to help you understand that what you're saying doesn't make sense. And what you're admitting and to me in 4K is that you are in a cult. That you belong, that you are in a cult of man and you cannot break free of it. because you don't
No,
understand
no,
how two
no.
men.
I'm
Hold
not
on,
in
hold
it.
on,
Listen
sir,
to what I'm
sir,
saying. Like you
sir. I
speed
heard what you
talking me
said.
right now.
I
It's
heard
like
what you said.
you saying that I'm so many things. You
No,
know
I
what I'm
said
saying?
you
And when
one
I
thing.
come in to say something, it's like, well, nah, hold on.
Thank you.
I believe that God made woman for man.
Yeah,
How
and
he
that's
chooses to utilize that in his stance is up to him. Either
yeah.
good or bad.
Hold
But
on a minute,
I
public. Can I say something?
Go ahead.
And public, let me say something. And what planet did you come from where that's even true? Because I'm wondering, where do y'all get this stuff from? Nobody knows the true logistics of the Bible. I've been saying this the whole time, and I don't know why y'all keep trying to make the Bible perpetrate your own statistics. I've also been saying numerous of times that the Bible that y'all see and that y'all are depicting came from y'all getting beat into submission to understand that because of who? The white man. So why are you using the white man's Bible to depict
it's
whatever
not the
you
white
feel?
man's
Well, I'm
Bible,
not
man. You
finished. I'm
talking
not
out the
finished.
side of
I'm
your
not
neck.
That's not
finished.
the wait a minute,
I'm
wait a
not
minute,
Christianity, the
finished. I'm
Bible,
wait
not
a
all that
minute,
was
finished.
wait a
created
minute.
I
in
Hold
did
on,
Africa.
not
hold on, hold on.
disrespect you. I am not finished.
But that's
See,
not
that's
true
the
though.
problem with some of you men
You
now.
can't
Y'all
make a
want to
statement.
interrupt people
You
and
can't
then make
make
it
a
seem like that
statement.
women are wrong. No, we're
No,
not
you
about to do
cannot
that
make a
today.
statement
We're
about the
not about
Bible
to
that is not
no, we're
true.
not about to
It's not
no, Julio. I don't disrespect you either. We're not, but dear Julio, I don't disrespect you either. I don't
But you
disrespect
wrong
no,
though.
I
So
don't
you gotta
disrespect
be
none of
stopped
y'all.
when
Don't
you
do that.
wrong.
that's what
We're
I'm
not
saying.
about to
Okay,
do that.
but
We're
you
not about
cannot
to
make
do
a
that. We're
listen.
not about to do that.
You cannot
That's the
make a
problem. We're
statement
not about
like
to do
that.
that. We cannot have a conversation when too many men want to try to overthrow a woman. We're not about to do that. That's the problem already.
Cut in and cut me
No,
off.
you can mute yourself then.
The
Thank
Bible
you.
was never written by white people.
Again, who told you that?
I did research for myself. I'm a former
So did I. So again, who told you that?
ma'am.
So did I.
Evidence tells
So
me
did
that.
I. So did
Evidence
I.
tells me.
So did I. So did
We're not
I.
going to get into a religious debate about this.
Yeah,
Right.
this
I
is
don't
First
need
and
not a.
to,
foremost,
but
This is a terrible. Listen,
listen, no, listen.
hold on,
See, this is
Charmaine.
why I said
Hold
I
on,
don't like
Charmaine.
talking to men. They love to cut people off. Let him
Right.
go. Let him speak whatever he want to speak. Cause this
Yeah,
is the thing.
hold on, because nobody's gonna cut anybody off. Okay, we're gonna do this one at a time. You will not overtalk, overstep, disrespect anybody. Okay, everybody's gonna get a chance to get their point out. So, Charmaine, go ahead and finish, and then Dr. Julio, you can respond.
Nah,
okay.
you see,
Go
he
ahead.
got his mic open, so he wants to see. He wants to cut me off to say something so bad. Go ahead, Julio. Let's let you yap for a minute.
Well, listen, all I was going to say, and again, I'm speaking as a former atheist here, right? So all I was going to say is that the Bible was not written by Caucasians. That is an absolute lie. There are no white people mentioned anywhere in the Bible except the Romans, that is, Romans and the Greeks. And when you understand this, the Bible is not just one book. It's a collection of books written by multiple different authors over 1,000+ year time span. And on top of that, if white people actually wrote the Bible, then explain to me why they left in the actual color of Jesus. It said he had hair white like sheep's wool and feet like the color of fine
Sir,
brass,
here's
as
the
if
deal.
refined
It
in the
doesn't
furnace.
Here's the
matter
deal,
who
No,
wrote
Julio.
no,
the
no, no. It's not
Bible. Do you not
incidental. It's
Hold
not
on.
understand its
incidental because you also have to
misogynistic?
understand. I'm gonna say. I'm
Hold
gonna
on,
say this
Okay,
and be
y'all.
done.
so
I'm
let
gonna
him
say this and be
finish.
done. I'm gonna
Guys,
say
no
this.
over
I'm going to
talking,
say this and be
please.
done. I'm going to say this and be done. It.
Hold on. So what we're gonna do is we're not going to play semantics and not try to deflect the way that we don't know our history, right? We're aware of Constantine. We're aware of the Council of Nicaea.
The
They were
Council of
all
Nicaea
white
is not where the
people.
Bible was written. The Council of Nicaea
Okay.
only debated the doctrine of the Trinity.
But you're trying to deflect from the point. We're not here to play the fact game. Okay, we understand. We know what was done. We know how it was used. All right, so that's not the point, and we understand that these religious institutions back the system. So we're not
No,
going
they
to play.
don't
We're not
actually.
going to
That's
play
a
a fact
lie.
game.
They don't. They don't. Jesus of
See, that's
Nazareth.
this. But you see how he loves to cut people off just to get his point across.
Exactly. We're not
But
even
can't
here to really
nobody
talk
say
about.
nothing else?
And we're
See
not
my
here to
Well,
point?
talk. Exactly. We're not here to have a religious debate. If you
That's
want a
what they.
religious
no, no.
debate,
I
Guys,
had a
guys,
point
I
to
see.
make.
I
Charmaine,
agree
That's
with
what
you.
Hold
I
on,
had a
y'all. Hold
point
on.
to
Hold on.
make.
Hold on.
guys, no over
I
talking.
agree with
Everybody
you.
mute up so the host can speak, please.
Okay. We're not going to have a religious debate. If you want a religious debate, go to debate talk, which I
No,
saw
sir. I
you.
don't.
You
I
Got,
don't. I don't
two
want that.
mute up.
I don't
okay.
want that at all. I'm agreeing with you there, right? This is not a religious conversation. I'm simply
Okay,
saying.
so then why did you do that then if you know I had a point
Ma'am,
to
I
make
was
and cut
speaking,
me
ma'am.
off?
I
That's
was
the
speaking
point.
to the man.
Go ahead and finish your point, Charmaine.
Yeah.
My point is, oh brother, here he go. I'm muting again just to say something.
It's okay.
God. My point has been and
You
still
can come
is
back
at
up
the
in a
end.
second.
Thank you. My point is and still stands that the fact of the matter is that when a lot of our men come up here, they always want to do these type of situations. They pivot, they want to overtalk, they want to try to make up a whole bunch of things, moving the goalpost again and over
Exactly.
and
And
time
that's not the
again.
point. We're not gonna
Like,
play, I'm Toy, I'm sorry. Hey, what's going Toy, you wanna make a point, and then Chad, did you wanna hop in?
yeah, go ahead, y'all.
I'm sorry. Hold on. I just really wanted to say, like, really quick. Like, this is, it's not a religious thing, but it's kind of funny how a lot of the men, they always go to religious beliefs, especially when it comes to oppressing women. Like, I hope y'all just caught what he said. He said that the Bible says that God, we were made for men, which it kind of messes me up when they actually came from us. So like that's why I would never really trust a man who believes that we came from a rib. I just can't do it. Like I really need y'all to understand why a lot of men, like not all of them, but most of them literally go to religious beliefs. Doesn't matter who wrote it. I don't care if they was black, white, Puerto Rican, Chinese, Haitian. A man wrote the Bible. That's why it's called his story and not her story. Like anything that literally takes a woman out of anything is not good. It's never good because when you have the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost and not a woman, that should be a red flag right then and there. So I'm not going to argue what's right and what's wrong at the end of the day. When every man that says that a woman is made for a man, y'all women should take that as a red flag. That means he believed that you are subservient to him, that you are made for him, even though the reason why they are here is because of women. Automatically, that should be a red flag. Y'all understand what I'm saying? So that's why I just cannot mess with a man who likes to buy. I just cannot. Because if you believe that there's something wrong with you, and the fact that men have been trying their whole entire existence to oppress women should have a red flag. That's a red flag. They've been trying to oppress women since the beginning. And you have to ask, why do they have to try to oppress women? What about women that they have to like oppress? Y'all don't think about that? So it's not a religious thing. It's like if y'all women don't wake up and see what's going on, I don't know what else to tell y'all. That's why I came up here and I land.
I 100% agree. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the whole point of everything that we're trying to get that we're trying to get through. You know what I'm saying? And us as men are in Delulu land if we don't see that we are upholding these structures through the ideology. They all back each other. Chad, what's up? What's up, brother?
What's up? I really don't have anything to say because I don't. To me, I don't sense that the conversation started yet. So once we get a topic, and then a conversation can get going, then I'll say something.
Okay, no problem. Javon, what's good, brother? How are you?
Up, fam. I came up here because I saw the background, but I just want to let people know to get it back to the topic. When talking about religion and then to the accountability, a lot of the men that's on your green screen, Don, have weaponized Christianity against women and religion as a whole. A lot of Abrahamic religions that are rooted within misogyny and patriarchy. So, when we have these conversations and the ideal or the introduction to religion gets brought up, a lot of times we don't talk about uh the deconstruction of religion. But yeah, so what can I say? I mean, I saw a Black Guru that was in here, but I see that he dropped. You already know how I feel about Mike the Voice. You saw
Oh
how that
yeah,
shit played
absolutely.
out. That
We
shit
already
was
saw how that
embarrassing.
played out. Exactly. That's why
Yeah.
I'm calling out red pill and
That was
panderers.
kind of personal to me because I rocked with him. So
Oh
I'm
yeah,
Nah,
still hurt
absolutely,
over
Tori.
that.
Right.
Just to let y'all know. I thought,
I rocked
yeah,
with him too.
that kind
I
of was
did
personal
too.
to me because
I
I didn't
did
know he
too.
was like that. So yeah, that
Yeah.
was personal. That was very.
Yeah, that was very embarrassing on my end due to the fact of he built his platform off of the backs of protecting or assuming or saying that he protects black women. Um, but yeah, a lot of what the men on the green screen do is they build their platforms and they try to embarrass black women or single black mothers, or they try to tell black women what they want to hear rather than saying and keeping it real on how they actually
Oh, I
feel
see you,
about
Black
black
Rafiki.
women.
Sorry.
So yeah, that's all I gotta say for now. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Okay, I appreciate you, Devon. You know, we got to continue our work. You know, what I'm saying, as black men, to do some damage control and hold ourselves accountable. You know, what I'm saying, it's our
Absolutely.
responsibility as men to hold other men accountable. Point blank. Period. Go ahead. Black is beautiful. What's going on, love?
I was just thinking about it. I hate bringing religion into the aspect. Like, we can't even talk about the issues without bringing religion up. Um, when I see black men do this or talk about this, I also see, I pretty much, it's like an exact mirror of what white men, cis white men do when it comes to talking about anything like race issues or anything. I see the exact replica of them. So it just makes me sick that that black men could act this way. It makes me so freaking sick. I don't even entertain it anymore because it's like they know they wrong. They're doing it for some kind of clout or likes or what or whatever, but it's not true. It's sad that they have to spread this
That
poisonous rhetoric.
and that's my thing. What do you gain by punching down? It's not going to make It's not gonna make the patriarchy go away. In fact, you're enforcing it. Why are you enforcing oppression, which is not beneficial to you, by the way, right? And we're not here to attack what you believe in because your belief is your own personal belief. I came from Christianity, but my point is the institutionalization and the structure and what it is the part that fortifies the social construct and and particular ideology. You know what I'm saying? That we're again, the whole point of my movement of this platform, elevate the consciousness, inspire the soul, and uplift the spirit. If we can all we, we focus too much on the minuscule, like, things that don't matter. Right? When we're talking about black men and accountability, we're talking about, like, first of all, accountability starts with self, right? Accountability starts with self, right? So the fact that the men who have all this unpacked and unhealed trauma are trauma dumping and using that and crashing out on women is
But
crazy.
Don, honestly, like, don't they know that they come from a black woman? Like, what the hell?
I
Like,
addressed
what
that
did y'all
earlier.
just get birthed out of air? Like, when you be
That's what I.
talking down upon the black woman, you're talking to your mama too. You talking to your auntie too. You talking to your grandmother, and all black women. Nobody is excluded from that. So they need to get it together for real.
They look at women as the first person that ate the apple. We're the reason why sin came to the world. It's like they purposely just kind of just want to punish us for existing, and they want to punish us for birthing them, especially black men, because, like, let's keep it real, like, a lot of them really don't like their mothers. They really don't like their mothers. And the sad part about it is, like, when a man tells me to my face that I'm supposed to be submissive and subservient because that's the way God made it. I think I almost assaulted a dude, like, almost, spat in his face because he told me that to my face. Like, and I was just like, how dare you? Because the thing that women have to go through just to bring you knuckleheads to this world, you have audacity to believe in your mind, your rabbit ass mind, that I'm supposed to be here to serve
That's one of the
you.
comments.
What kind of creator? If I'm creating you, what kind of creator bows to the created? Like, that never made sense to me. It never made sense to me. I created you. Y'all even have women thinking that your sperm is a god darn it seed when it's literally a fertilizer. When I tell you that indoctrination, when it comes to religion, is messing up a lot of women's head, a lot of men's head. I don't know. It's crazy. And then the fact that they're still, especially the number one consumers of religion, especially in is churches, are black women. That's what I don't understand. Like, I even still watch it late night when I'm still up watching church people, and it's nothing. The majority of them, like, the men are in the pulpit, right? and his wife. And then most of the people there are women and children. They're still taking on this indoctrination that women are here to be indoctrinated to serve men when we are the reason why they're here in the first place. So that's my problem with religion. So if any man says, "Oh, I'm this, I'm that," or any Abrahamic religion, I don't want nothing to do with you. I'm good. I'm done. Like I'm good. I don't trust you. I'm done with them, and that's how I feel. I'm sorry, I talk too much.
Want to say something. This man is in the comments talking about you should count the men in two because you can't conceive without them. I understand that. And then he wants to say all y'all do is carry the child. Really?
You see how
Wow.
they do us? That's
Wow.
why we should stop
I'm
birthing
sorry,
them.
y'all, because I can
We
barely
Disgusting.
see
should
the
stop birthing
comments.
them. Like for real, we should stop because you have men who
Whoa.
literally are birthed into this world. I'm not talking about that, but that literally hate.
Wow.
They don't respect their mother at all. They do not appreciate birthing. Period. They don't appreciate the sacrifice that women. We literally sacrifice our actual lives to bring people here, to bring male and female, women and men. We do that, and they basically tell us that we're incubators. Do they not
Yeah.
understand what a fertilizer is? You cannot go to the Home Depot and buy an actual egg, but you can go buy fertilizer to help a plant grow. That's what you are. It is what it is. It is what it
I
is.
want to know who it is. It was a guy named Elijah Dennis. I'm sorry, he's in the comments. That's
Elijah,
what
y'all, y'all mute him out the comments, please. Any blatant disrespect, like you're any blatant like phobias, isms, cussing, like any blatant disrespect, you can remove it out the comments.
Hey, do you
Then you
do you
might as
get
well
muted
get
for opposite
Bam
of
out of
Hold
here.
on.
opinion?
What's that, Charmaine?
I said, then you might as well get Bam Cam out of here because he been trolling just now saying the same thing that, oh, man,
That's what Big Cam
sacrifice your
does.
lives for men who don't even like you.
Did
Okay.
somebody just drop?
Yeah. Chad did laugh. What's good,
Yeah.
bro?
What up, man? Do you get muted for opposite of opinions too, or
You say what?
It depends on how
do you get
toxic
muted
it
for that?
is.
Because I just got muted down in the comments. I don't know why, but it's
Well,
gonna get too sensitive now.
hold on.
It wasn't me. I'm not a mod, just to let you know, because I don't like you.
Yeah, I know I would have been
But
blocked if
I
it
didn't
was
mute
you.
you. I didn't. Yeah, you would have been blocked out of here. So yeah,
Yeah,
it wasn't me.
you
Yeah,
already know
So
that.
so
let him
what it
speak.
is we the over talking. You know what I'm saying, and not we got to talk one at a time. It's just to maintain order. So I was after they were finished going, I was going to let you go. What did you want to? And then I want to make there's more people in the request. I want to make
Or
space.
do you want me
So
to drop? I could drop. I'll drop.
um,
Or do you want me to stay? It doesn't matter.
I can make space,
Oh,
man.
well, I didn't
somebody
want to
else dropped.
regulate in the panel, but
Milo
I'm gonna
keeps
stay.
streaming, so I'm not gonna be able to get a word out. So it's
you
okay.
say what? Right?
No, Milo keeps doing that, so I'm not gonna be able to get a word out. So it's okay.
Okay.
The baby, the baby got an opinion.
Okay. Go ahead, Kev. My bad. What was you about to say, bro?
Yeah, I was just mentioning that. Well, if you can unmute me, because I don't know who did it, but whatever. So I was about to say, I think everybody have it's a human thing, right? Everybody need to be addressed on something. I don't like that we this dude muted. I mean, he paused. I can't even.
But you can go
Uh,
ahead,
I can
keep
hear you.
going.
I can
yeah,
hear you.
Discussing.
oh, you can hear me, all right, bro.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
can
So
hear
the
you.
thing is, I think it's, and I think people make these judgments of who is that. Like I don't, like even with Ty, I don't think he a panderer or neither one of them though. He's more balanced than I know, but I don't know why he up there. But I think it's a
Cause
Are you
problem.
saying that
I
because you
think it's
frequent
a.
his panels?
Oh wait, let me finish what I'm saying real quick.
That's exactly why he's saying that, East.
Yeah.
hold
Yeah,
hold on, y'all.
and
Wait,
be,
what? Who are you talking about? Kev.
that's how I said Ty. I was saying Ty.
Oh, okay.
All right,
We'll get to him
I
in a
just didn't
second.
understand that one, but
We'll get to him in a second. But go ahead.
okay. But yeah, in general, right? I just, I feel like everybody need to be addressed on everything. I feel like it's a problem when we automatically call somebody, and I found a real definition of red pill, even though I get what y'all probably mean though, because some people just go extreme with the situation and disrespect and all type of stuff. But I feel like it's a problem when we can't say especially when it's opposite, right? And I just actually witnessed like women can say a bunch of things about a man, and then there's no problem. We got one that was in the corner today, and they're talking about, we don't need to birth him anymore, and we've seen no problem with that. But it's just like when we,
Y'all be
if
dogging
let me
us.
Boy, my
dogging
gosh, bro.
us.
This my goodness,
Yo,
bro.
Black, hold on a second, cuz I'm about to go to that
Can I
same
just
thing.
finish what I'm saying real quick, man? And that's the reason why we can't get along now. And nobody can get along because we can't let each other talk. All right. All I'm saying is that everybody have something we have to address. Like I don't like when people be playing like they're innocent just because you're a certain gender and then we play this victim role. Soon as somebody get addressed, all of us
Hold
have
on, sir.
behaviors that
Watch
got to get
watch the victim word, because number one, we're not nobody's a victim, right?
exactly.
We're all
That's the point.
healing. Then we can't don't let's
I
not.
said act like victim.
I
That's
know,
I
but
mean.
it still implies it though. It's still
Yeah,
just because
because
you act like it still
that's
Yeah,
implies
so
it.
that
what
means
a
be
white
aware
supremacist
that
is
we're
talking
not
for.
victims. That's what that means. I'm
But
never
that's
saying.
a white
Or
supremacist
just
talking.
don't use it. It's his panel. Just respect what he's saying.
All right, whatever. At the end of the day, I'm saying that all of us have something that need to be addressed. We need to stop
I
playing
agree.
innocent. We never grow if we think everybody is only problem on one end. We will never grow as a community.
But here's the thing, sir. With this platform, we understand. We need to understand cause and effect. We need to see from the aspects of balance and duality. Everything is too subjective or objective, right? Hence the reason why the pills are black and white. For every action, there's an equal but opposite reaction. You can't. I'm sure that you're aware. It's the same thing when we have the race conversation with people outside of our community, right? And they respond to how we respond to the violence, but not the actual violence itself. And all black women are saying is stop the violence against us and go heal. But we're not simply addressing the violence that's being spewed to them in the first place. So we're tackling all sides of this, right? Nobody's hopping on one side or hopping on the other. We need to understand that there's 6 sides to the cube, but not 4 angles to the square. That's all this platform is
Yeah.
about.
And I feel you on that, but I just noticed like even like earlier, you let a few stuff slide. That if I would have said anything, I would have got towed out the frame just because I'm a man. But we let stuff slide, like saying that people shouldn't be born or we should have this because we like, oh, they in their feelings and we gonna let it go because she's emotional. But let them do the same thing and it's a problem. So I was gonna say we can't be biased when it comes to certain
No, but
behaviors.
that's the thing. So nobody's biased here. That's her personal opinion.
Dom, can I say something? Because
Let my personal opinion be the same thing, and then it'd be a problem. Everybody be tearing me up or attacking me.
But that would be your
Gotta be
personal
fair.
opinion, sir.
Dom, can I say something for a second?
Attack is crazy.
Because I find it funny how Kev can come up here and tell somebody else about their lives, but the lives that he frequent, he goes off and he lets them go off however they want to go off and don't say a word. That's hilarious. That's really
What?
hilarious. Since we want to hold people accountable about lives and how people need to go off, sir, how you gonna sit here and talk about Dom and what he let go on, but you let the same thing go on in your life?
Right, and
And
then
Whoa,
he ain't
what?
calling women
Kev,
emotional.
we're not about to Kev, we're not about to do that.
That's
Cause I
Yeah,
don't
you can make
Kev,
up any lie in this
Kev, we
room
not
though,
about
but
to do
show me
that.
something that I
We
only been
not
one
about to do
sided.
that though. But we not about to do that. We not nah.
I mean, I've been in Kev's lives. We have
Right, we mutual, so I'm pretty sure he know how I run my stuff.
Okay,
So
so then how you gonna sit here
right,
and
so don't.
okay, so
That's what
then
I'm
why
saying.
you
If
that's
you
the
hardly
one,
be
but
in
you
my
don't do it
room,
to the
don't tell me
others.
about my room.
That's wild. That's wild though. But that's wild.
Yeah,
That's
right, but
wild.
I'm not one sided.
but
That's
here's
the
the thing.
difference.
Here's the thing. With the amount of violence that's being distributed towards black women, like tone policing is absolutely disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, everybody's entitled to how they feel, right? We got to stop weaponizing women's emotions against them for the response of the violence that's being done to them. Point blank, you know what I'm saying? Like I understand it, but you know what I'm saying. A woman's emotions are her emotions. That's the issue in the first place. That's the reason why, because they're not heard. You know what I'm saying? But if we wouldn't be in this position, if we had a list, if we would listen to them, point blank periods, active listening. You know what I'm saying? So now that they're, you know what I'm saying what they're saying is due to out of what's being done to them first. So we have to address all sides of it. You know what I'm saying?
And personally, like if you're going to talk about me, I did not say like just not like at the end of the day, Mr. Laugh, or I don't like you, but at the end of the day, like we literally birth our oppressors. We literally birth the men who might unalive us one day. So I'm just trying to figure out what is the point of literally sacrificing our life to keep birthing you while y'all think that we're here to be subservient and submissive to you. What is the point? I'm sorry, that's my stepmom. What is the point of doing all this? What is the point of Black power? What is the point of Black love if y'all just keep taking us out in droves? What is the point that like there's so many studies that I read, especially when it comes to Black little girls and Black women. What is the point? We literally birthing the people that might harm us. And in mind you, you're not going to stop. Y'all literally went on the internet for 10 years because I've been doing this since Facebook time. This is not nothing new to me. I've been fighting Black men for 10 years for saying the same bull crap. Y'all literally told the whole entire world that Black women did this. We kicked y'all out the house. Y'all want the world to look at Black women like we're the enemy. But we literally was by your side every step of the way. Every organization, every march, everything that Black women have done, we did for you. And look what y'all did as a return. Y'all basically called us hair-hatted hooligans. Y'all basically called us all types of, y'all basically called us so many things, and y'all still doing it till this day. So when I say just stop doing it, that's what I mean, because we're not safe with you. And then y'all taking on religion, that's even worse. We got a whole society with what they call themselves, the brews. I call them brews. Y'all, y'all know them people. Y'all literally have a none. I didn't want to say it because I got
Oh,
recorded last time I said that. Right?
no.
Y'all have a whole god darn camp. Y'all told women that y'all are supposed to be here. We are the chosen people. God said this, and then y'all was literally abusing those women in those camps. I can't even tell you how many women came out in those camps that y'all ran as y'all so-called leaders, and y'all hurted Black women. My thing is, I want to protect Black women and children, and that includes little young boys. Y'all don't care about protecting nothing but y'all images. That's why y'all go over here on the TikTok and Facebook and try to, like, especially with the P Diddy thing. Oh, well, that's just one guy. That's all y'all do. Y'all don't care about nothing else but y'all image as Black men. And I'm sorry that I hurt your feelings, but it's the truth. So men like this guy and people like Public, I'm glad that they call out men like y'all. I don't think that they're pandering. I think that y'all need to call out each other, because at the end of the day, when Black women decide not to mess with y'all all together, I hope y'all got somebody to help y'all, because once that happens, y'all are finished. So how about y'all start
Yeah.
treating us with respect and the dignity that we deserve, instead of
That
going around
part.
TikTok talking about we're baby mamas and we do. Y'all should be lucky that y'all here. First of all, baby mamas are
Yeah.
not. The reason why you are here is because of your mother. So whatever your name is, laugh or learn. You're not teaching nothing. All you're doing is spreading more
Got you.
misogyny. That's
I
why I
got
don't
you.
like it.
Yeast.
Host.
Yeast is next.
First, can you unmute me, because I can't even say nothing in the comments anyways. I don't know what's going on. And then I'm gonna just say this, nigga. It's not really. I can see I can't really talk in here for real. I'm just saying I can tell.
You
I know
have the
you a
You
floor,
good
playing
sir.
the
guy.
victim again.
I dang. Oh
Hold on,
my
y'all. Hold on.
gosh,
That's
bro.
fine. Go ahead. Go ahead, Kev.
So
Finish.
We're not gonna
all I'm
use that
saying is
word. We're not gonna use that word. If he
He
can't use it,
is
we
playing
can't
a
use it
victim.
either. I
He
know,
just
but if
Yeah,
dismissed
he
but
can't
her.
use it, we
I know,
can't use
Harmony,
it
but we
either.
not
That's
gonna
all
do
I'm
oh
that,
my
saying.
man.
gosh.
We
Right,
just gonna give
exactly.
him
I'm
the
glad somebody
yeah.
held her accountable. I like that. We growing somewhere now.
I didn't say I
So
liked
what
you,
the fuck?
sir. So
Hold
Huh?
who
be
Right.
accountable?
fair.
Who you talking
Oh,
to?
See,
oh my
And for
gosh,
what?
bro.
see
Hold
how,
on,
see what he
y'all.
just
Hold on,
did.
y'all.
See
Hey.
what he just did. See what he
Ooh.
just
Like,
did.
this is your mutual? Be for real.
I
Hold
just
on.
said I respect that she held
Be
her
for real.
accountable.
Shut
Can
up.
I talk
Yo,
to? Can
shut
I
your
talk?
mouth up.
You see,
Shut up.
and y'all be
See,
saying
Shut
you're
this is
up.
taking
right.
it,
Hold on.
sir.
This
You're
Hold
so
on,
taking
y'all.
See
it
what he
out
just
of
oh
did.
lord.
context. All
Hold
I
on.
said was
Everybody,
to
hold on.
be
Everybody
fair.
mute up. Everybody mute up. Everybody mute up,
Okay.
please. This is supposed to be a dialogue, right? Of amicable dialogue and intellectual honesty. Okay? Everybody, please, let's show some decorum, one at a time, and no lateral violence. Kev,
Thank,
finish what
thank
you
you,
were
brother.
saying,
I'm a
and
draw
then
because I know how I get sometimes. I'm about to say I can say you doing a good thing. I feel you, and I know a lot of people do need to be heard. It just and I would just say this just advice, like, and this what I learned is that this app, it just can't save people, man. We really have to, because I know everybody look to be heard, right? This is not it. You really, a lot of us need therapy, and we just
I,
don't want it, right? We really do though, because that's
Right.
who's gonna really hear us.
And
That's who's
Mister,
gonna really hear us.
do you advocate the black men to go to therapy?
Do I advocate if I can finish my term, man?
Because you've been
Dang, my
talking forever,
goodness. I don't care. I'm about to
respectfully.
drop in a minute anyways. You
Well,
ain't got to worry
damn,
about
your
me,
point
brother.
out, bro.
All right. All right. What at the end of the day, like I said, just keep doing what you're doing, man. I know a lot of people need you and stuff, man. So whatever, it is what it is, brother.
I think it's
Appreciate you.
hypocritical when niggas want to come up here advocating for therapy, and some of y'all don't even go to therapy. Like that's weird to me. But
Harmony,
whatever,
what was you saying?
Don't
whatever
know
floats your
how
boat.
to spell therapy, okay? So let's get it together.
What was you saying? What was you saying, Harmony?
I
What's going
can't
on?
remember what I was saying. I was responding to him.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I forgot what I was about to say. But I just
Okay.
really feel like he came up here to like protect Ty. We all
Yeah.
know Ty is very problematic. He literally uses his platform to talk about people who are actually doing things in the community, like as far as like the virtual community, and that are, from what we can see, because who
Oh,
knows anymore, are not problematic.
oh he
So
helped.
I don't understand why you're coming up here to defend Ty, and then you want to play a victim and call us emotional. You the only one that's emotional up here, and you continue to disrespect Ty. You were in that. He was in that room when they were talking about wireless women agreeing and a kiki can,
Oh
Yup.
like
shit.
his mama ain't black.
Yep.
Oh,
Yes, Kevin. It's like I don't understand why he keeps your
That's what I
mutual.
was trying. Yeah, that why you think I said I found it hypocritical that he came up here doing all that, but you was
I did see.
okay
I
with
didn't.
them
I did.
calling a black woman a predator. Like what?
Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, that's why. That's why Ty is upstairs so we can address. So we can address that. That's wild. How are you being vitriol, featurist, texturist, like all in all? Like, what are we doing?
Todd been a bitch ass nigga. Respectfully,
Hey,
I'm
bye.
just saying.
And then,
You been a bitch ass nigga. Y'all niggas like Kev and Ty and Mike the Voice, all you niggas that be trying to proclaim to be these very proactive and positive Negroes of the black community. Y'all not. Don't come up here telling people to go to therapy, but most of y'all don't go to therapy yourselves. Y'all
why
demonize
do you need to
mental
go to?
health when introduced to the conversation. Like y'all don't go to therapy. A lot of y'all have undiagnosed depression, anxiety, and everything in between.
Hey, y'all,
That shit is
block.
weird as fuck to me.
Who is Mocha the Menace?
Block that person.
Oh
Yikes.
yeah, block them.
Yup.
Block them out of here,
Block.
please.
Block that person.
Wow, who says stuff like that?
Yeah,
Nah,
that's
Ugh.
wild.
yo, black. These fools do because it's fun. That's why I said they. It's like they just come up here to want to talk just to be talking. They don't really want no dialogue, and then they come up here. And what killed me was
Because my
when
thing
he came.
is, Kev, I'm sorry, Sean, man. I didn't mean to cut you off, but I didn't know that he was in that live. I was in that live and got dropped from the panel. Kev, I didn't know that you was in that live. Why didn't you check him? Right?
Because he was agreeing with him.
That's
That's the
Was.
wild.
problem.
That's
He was. He
crazy.
was part of. He was part of it. Like they,
I didn't know that.
a lot of these men will. This is why they have so many women supporting them, and they don't. These women don't even understand how they're being bamboozled because they will lure Pied Piper black women onto these panels, and they will play the I want to protect the black community, I want to protect black women role, and then they will allow people like Moses, basically Black Jesus, to come up and berate you, and then they'll say, well, come on guys, that's just not right, let's come on guys. They know exactly what they're doing, and these women have not figured it out yet, and it's disgusting, it's sickening. Just like when Ty had a black woman's photo with locks, with a darker skin tone, right, on his background, comparing her to the predator. You think he won't do that to you too? You think that he doesn't look at you like a monster too? A black
Let's
woman
address
with
that.
locks.
I
Like you're talking about, and I'm sorry, I'm still upset about it because I'm
I am
pretty sure
too.
a lot of the black women in this on this app, some of my very best friends are dark skinned black women with locks, exactly. And that's what you look. That's what you think that they are, simply because we're in a women's space talking about women's issues, the issues that black women face. It's disgusting. And
I am. I'm
go
one
ahead.
of those dark skinned women with locks.
Right. A lot of
We
people
get
came
it.
into my live the following day, and yes, I was going off because it disgusted me so much, and especially to see that there's other
Absolutely
black women on
disgusting.
that panel that were laughing and ha ha kikiing. He will do the same, just like he did the same thing to her the second The moment that you no longer align with him and you pivot just a little bit from what he wants you to do, what he wants you to talk about, what he wants you to laugh at, you will become othered just like the rest of us. Being a pick me, aligning with men will never save you. If anything, it will always keep you in the eye of the beast, because
Say
you'll
that
always
again.
know. They always know, like, okay, well, once these women do leave, I'll always have this one here. So whenever I'm ready to unleash this hatred and insecurity and anger, at least I could do it to her. At least I have her left.
So can you say black men that think that way are pick-me's to white men too?
I think that they are pick-me's to white men, but also pick-me's to other black men, because these men up here, they don't do anything but pander to other men, and they don't do anything but project. For him to come up here and say, well, did you know that the whole world is run by men? Like, are you, as a black man, for you to be upholding and congratulating and applauding patriarchy is the most ridiculous thing that I've ever heard, because no man, 95% of every man on this earth will never benefit from patriarchy. Benefiting from patriarchy is being able to be the richest man in the world and paying less in income tax than I did. Percentage wise, I paid more income tax than Jeff Bezos. Percentage wise, I paid more in income tax than Elon Musk. That's patriarchy. That's real power. You getting up here on the internet talking about wigs, weaves, and lashes, you don't do anything but make yourself look like a clown. You want to be lit into the cult of white maleness, of white superiority, but you never will, because they look at you and say that you're not even loyal to your own women. What do you think, that you're going to be loyal to us? This is why you never had a good crime syndicate, a good crime, because you know why? Because the Italians, the Mexicans, even the Jamaicans, they saw what you did to your own people. They see how you turn on your own people in a second, and they know that they can't do business with you. For decades now, you lie on your own women. You constantly come up here and talk about, oh, well, it's accountability on both sides. We need accountability on both sides. What do black women need to be accountable for? For being the only ones that stayed when you abandoned your children?
Yeah.
We need to
Once
be accountable. Let me, real quick, I know this is your live, Don, but I just got to get this out. What do we need to be accountable for? Do we need to be accountable for the crack that you sold in our community? The chemical genocide that you did, that you destroyed our entire 6 generations from now will still be feeling it? You went and said, oh, well, the CIA, well, they gave it to us. I have never been so poor, hungry, or destitute that I wanted to put poison in a child's hand. I've never been so hungry and starving and needing money that I wanted to poison my own community. You get up on this app and pretend like you're the ones that are, oh, we're just trying to protect the black community because they need to take their wigs off. Well, what about the gang culture that you have facilitated in our country? No snitch culture. You literally committed a chemical genocide against the black community, but black women need to be held accountable for the children that you created and then abandoned.
I
Do we
just
need
need
to
to.
be held accountable for the gangster rap music that you made, glorifying, unaliving a black man that looks just like you? Disrespecting your own black women, Jose shit, but Tracy, like, do you understand that you have destroyed your own image? You are so afraid that black women will do something to harm your image. You've already done it yourself. There's nothing that we could do to harm your image that you haven't done yourself. Black women are in lives talking about how we have the highest pregnancy DV rates, and how we're the number one people when we get pregnant. Our number one cause of death is homicide. But you don't want to talk about that. You want to talk about wigs, weaves, and lashes and sexy red. Meanwhile, white men have put you in chains, allowed you freedom, gave you
okay, Javon.
the same type of freedoms that they have, but you still want to fight us. Go fight them. They're the real oppressors.
And
That's
East,
it.
tell them
Thank
how
you.
they got mad about the black wife effect. Because they told us, didn't they tell us? I'm not even on that interracial stuff, but didn't they tell us that nobody wants us, nobody wants us? But when the black wife effect came in, they got really mad. That dude that put it out there, like they tried to get his account banned. This is the black man who said to us that nobody wants us, nobody want a loudmouth, ghetto, blah, 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 Sharcretia or whatever it is. Remember that?
All I'm saying is, Tori, is that they constantly say that we hate black men. Y'all hate us. Y'all hate us. All we're doing is talking about how black women have the highest domestic violence rates, how we're the number one people that when we become pregnant to be unalive at homicide. We want to talk about is how we don't have any community centers, right? That's what we want to talk about. And then you come into our lives and say, well, you hate black men. You want to destroy the patriarchy, but what about your sons? I do this for my son because statistically, you're more likely to take my baby away from me than the police.
Yep. Yep. At over $5.
Preach,
Let's
preach.
let's make it clear. You are the one that I have to be afraid that my grandson has to walk outside and you might unalive him for $5 for no reason. Let's be for real.
And then let's not forget the fact that our children are actually in danger in that community. The reason why they are in danger in that community is because, they said, oh, that's because it's a matriarchy. They had the audacity in America to lie and say that the black community is matriarchal. And I'm thinking to myself, how is that matriarchy? Because if the stuff that's going on in the black community, if it was matriarchy, those men that's doing what they're doing, they would not be here. They would be kicked out of our community. That's how I know for a fact that it's patriarchy. The
No, it isn't.
patriarchy,
But the black community is the closest form to a matriarchy that we have.
but
It's
okay,
just
but
that
how?
black women want to uplift black men so bad that we are willing to give our
So then
power
that
to
doesn't make it a
them.
matriarchy if we have to uplift them. That's not a matriarchy because at the end of the day, matriarchy it's not just about women ruling. It's about community. It's about keeping our children safe. The black community cannot be a matriarch just because a woman was left to raise her kids by herself. That's not a matriarchy at all.
I can understand exactly what you're saying, but I
Do you
mean,
understand what I'm saying? But it's not a
yeah, I do.
matriarchy. It's
But in
not.
my eyes, if the black women are the only one raising the kids, the only one that reach back when we
But
make it
who's
out
the
the
one
hood,
that's terrorizing the neighborhood?
hmm,
So it's not a matriarchy because we would not let that happen as a matriarchal system. Because at the end of the day, the funny thing about patriarchy is that they do not really punish men who do egregious things to women and children. That's will be a good matriarchy, but the men that's going around raping women, that's going around hurting children, in every sin, they wouldn't. The harshest punishment would be a thing if it was a matriarchy. And I promise you, if we actually did that, these men would not even think twice about hurting our children or hurting women if it was a matriarchy. It's not. Because men still roam the streets. When you walk outside the black community, not all of it, but there's this dude, there's that dude. You have women that don't even feel safe going out their door just to go to work because there's some knucklehead standing outside. They blame that on black women. Mind you, those dudes that's like still around that was drunk or they was selling smugs in their neighborhood and they end up smoking it because I met a lot of those because I talk because of this situation. They're the ones that saying women ain't nothing. Women ain't this. Like that's why I find it funny that it's like, well, who's the one raising? It's the dudes out on the streets. Like we could tell our sons not to do this. Mind you, I did that to my sons and they don't do it, right? But you have people that's outside of us in our house that's telling these little boys to do this. Women ain't worth this, and women are incubators and blah blah blah. And that's how the red pill was started because of men and their misogynistic beliefs. That's the reason why our sons are the way they are. Not because women like there's some there's like a small percent of women who actually agree with they do harmful to to the kids. I'm not going to ever negate that fact because there's some horrible women. I my mom was not a good mom, but that's not here or there. But what I'm saying is like they keep saying it's the black woman's fault you raise these kids. No, we didn't raise them. We told our sons what to do and what not to do as mothers, right? But then they go outside the neighborhood. Here comes a dude that's talking about these women this and this women that. They do that just to keep the misogyny and the patriarchy it keeps going because of men. That's the reason why it keeps going, because of men. This hatred of women and this disgust for women and telling women that we had to be submissive. This is because of men and some literally women who are pick me's. I call them peen panderers. Peen
Ladies,
pandering pick me's.
ladies,
I'm
can
sorry.
you?
I'm sorry. I'm
No,
sorry.
it's okay. It's okay. Can I have a one-on-one with Kevin, please?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll drop.
Go
This is gonna
ahead.
be good though.
And Alexandria, I didn't forget about you. I'll let you come back up to say your piece, love. Or do you want to go
Okay.
ahead and say your piece real quick?
Yeah, that's fine with me. 'Cause I won't be long. I
Okay.
just actually got off work. That's why I couldn't just talk yet.
How
But yeah,
you
all I
doing?
was going to say, I'm
Uh-huh.
doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty
Um,
good. It's good to see you.
Good to see you too. You know, I've been out of these TikTok streets for a little bit, so
Yeah, I ain't seen you in
these
a
people
minute.
ain't all the way there. Yeah,
But
you
yeah,
know,
go.
I used to be debating all day. I'm tired. But all I was going to say is, earlier, Guru was. I wanted to address what Guru had said. He's lying. He made a comment and he said he doesn't. He encourages family relationships, all this stuff, rah rah, and that he encourages the family of whatever he wanted. He was going into this story about black women. He also talked about black women and their hair. But if I'm not mistaken, don't Netta be on the panels all the time and she wears fake eyelashes, makeup and weaves, but
You said
she's
who?
in his face 24/7. Netta. So I'm
Yeah,
just a little
and a couple
confused
other ones. I know
because
who they are.
so she's a
Yeah.
pick me that still has not got has yet to get picked. But his narrative was that um the women that deal with me, I deal with women that's on the same path as me. But you said that black women wear weaves and other things. Why is she in your face if you up against black women like her? I just want to make clear
He's a
that a lot of y'all
hypocrite.
are hypocrites on this. A lot of
Exactly.
them are
I don't.
hypocrites. He called me out of my name one day, and everybody named my knows that all my hair on my head is mine.
Oh wow.
So I'm just trying to understand. I'm a B word. I'm a HOE. I'm all of these things. But Netta sits on the panel all day trying to pander to a man and still ain't got picked yet. And I mind my
Yeah.
business is out of the way of other men's business. So I'm just trying to understand the balance. And then lastly, he was playing semantics the entire time. Just as much as some of these
The
other men
entire
on the
time.
panel are about to play semantics. When you're asking them to answer direct questions, they can't do it. I
Exactly.
just want people to know that we're tired of the clown show. We're bored of it. Find something better
Exactly.
to do than be a clown. That's all I wanted to
Exactly.
say, Dom. I'm about to be back in the comments, okay?
Okay. Um. Girl, metal, and harmony. I'll bring y'all back
Yes.
up.
Can I just say something before I drop down so that you can have your one-on-one?
Yes, ma'am.
East pretty much laid out everything that was on my mind. I mean,
Absolutely.
she really like
East,
put it
East,
there.
East, East spoke. East and Toy, they she definitely spoke facts. Like,
Yes. So the only thing I would have to add at this time is just something that I want everyone to really listen and consider. That given our unique history as African Americans, and you look at black men and you ask yourself, just as a black man, that you understand the history, you understand the everything that your ancestors have been through and what you've experienced all the way up to now, police brutality, and they're still finding black men in trees, if you understand what I'm saying.
absolutely, absolutely.
So with that being said, how dare any black men have the audacity to pretend that they don't understand a woman's heart? You talk about how you created society and all this stuff, which is really absurd coming from black men. But you talk about all these things, and yet you can't put yourself into an understanding position to know that, you know what? Black women have heart for adventure. We want to write our stories. We want to be heroes. We want to have accomplishments. We have dreams. We're not here. My mother didn't give birth to me so that I could just serve you and be humbled and all
Exactly.
that stuff. So it's like, think about that, the actual nerve to think because you're swinging that you have the authority over another human being's life. That is the epitome of audacity. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Absolutely. I know I got to echo, but I see y'all in the request. Okay, those who are up here, you'll be able to get a chance. Harmony, you can come back up. I see y'all in the request, but I wanted to talk to Kev one on one right quick. Okay, out of respect, you know. But Kev, what's up, brother?
Yo, yeah, I came up because I seen a lot of people had a lot to say when I
No,
dropped.
no, no, no. I just want to particularly address the live that Ty had held. Um,
Yeah.
I mean, do we condone? We don't do we. That's
What
not
is it? Can you explain it? Because I was about to say I'm confused on what live they talking about that I supposed to be so
the
called in.
live that Ty. Because I was in that live and I was up on the panel and they dropped me from it.
What was it? What
It
was it
was a
about?
live. It was a live where Ty was holding a live with the screen recording of the Predator, and he was comparing it to wireless, right? And Blood Hashira was in the box.
Oh, that one with that one girl, and they got into it or something like that. Yeah, I was. That's why I know people be lying though, because I wish they
Wait, no,
would
no, no.
find
I
us.
want to make sure that we're talking about the same live.
Yeah.
It was Blood Hashira, other people in the comments, and Ty was holding it live, dragging, being colorist. They were being featurist, texturist to a beautiful black woman, comparing her to the Predator in the live.
Hmm. Oh, there go the there she go down there. Another girl more. Oh my goodness, wow. But anyways, yeah, I don't think I think the one live I was in was the one they was saying about is it more being more womanist or versus being more black or something like that. That's the only one. And
Let's
I
just
just
talk
gave
about
my
the first one when he invaded their space and then hold a like I don't know how many ever live talking about their space and putting his mouth on her children, but then wanted to turn around when they clapped back and used a portion of his video and use that and weaponize that against black women, a black woman to be vitriol. That's disgusting.
oh. Okay, I think I know because I heard both ends of it, and I think, like I said, it's always two sides to everything.
Well, here's the woman right here who
Yeah,
was in
here's
the
the
live.
other side.
Yeah, I got
So
you, and
here's
I
the
and
other
I
side. And here's the thing, if you don't know, you probably should not get involved. I'm not even going to go back and forth because I don't know you at all. I don't know Ty.
yeah.
I don't even know them people. You didn't know me. You called me a girl. You don't even know me. But let me say this. The Predator was something that was put out by YT people to demonize black men. Black men. They were calling y'all a predator. So now, 20 years later, because see, I'm old enough to probably almost be Ty's mother. He talking about my son when he could be my son. So 20 years later, 40 years later, after these people put this movie out, Predator came out when I was a young girl. And all these years later, black men would take that same characterization of them being predators. Okay? Kendrick Lamar just got done calling Drake a predator. And then someone would compare me to a predator because I have locks in my hair. The same natural hair that Black Guru just got down here criticizing women about not wearing. So that's the problem that we have with y'all black men because y'all have created a zero-sum game that nobody can win. Because when black women are upholding the black tenets of being natural and connected to their own ancestors, we still gonna come under the attack of black men? Because I said something that you didn't like, that you could have had a grown-up conversation with us to ask us, hey, what was your reason for having a live? Because our live talked about this right here, black women, are we gonna continue to center our blackness to the detriment of our community, to the detriment of our sons? Me and East were on that same live. Everything she just got up here and said was what was said in that live. We said, hey, listen, we have watched this black thing be the drape that has been the deep cover for men to villainize and be predators in our community. Now, I need to understand what it is about me saying that to my sisters in a Black woman safe space where we didn't have no men on the panel. Y'all men been throwing women out the box, talking over them, derailing their conversations, all this stuff. Like when we talk about gender war, it's a gender genocide. We are not over here in y'all spaces worried about what it is that you do, not me and the people I roll with. So much so that they was over there fussing and arguing and boxing with themselves. I never came over there. I never came up. Didn't you think that was odd? Don't that seem suspicious? Don't that seem suspicious?
Yeah.
That the person they in there talking about never showed up? You know why? Because I've had Ty blocked for a year, and I blocked Ty from MySpace. I was on East Live when he recorded the live because I never wanted something like what he has done to me to happen to any other Black woman. I have had to protect Black women being able to come up and share their feelings and experiences in my space by having you blocked, Ty blocked, Guru blocked, Omega blocked. Any man that I've heard say anything disparaging about a Black woman is blocked on my platform. I have more people blocked than I have people following me. It don't be nothing but 20 and 30 people in my lives because I want to protect Black women. I have to protect Black women from the same Black men that say they have their best Black interests in mind. Yes, Black women need to put womanhood first. If this is going to be the response of Black men in our own Black community who are not worried about the fact that I'm a mother to 2 Black sons, but yet another Black man talked about me like that. My son's a Marine. I'm a former law enforcement officer. If I wanted to find Ty, I could. But is that really got to be the response, that type of violence? See, that's the place y'all take it to because somebody stepped on your tennis shoe. And Black women don't deserve that. The Black women who have raised, some Black woman raised that Black man. He is some Black woman's son. And he put up a picture, a predator, to compare it to me, and you sat up in there laughing. And you sat up in there laughing
Who
when you
is
didn't even know me.
who me?
Yes,
Yeah, you
you. Who,
lying. You
who
straight
else?
up
Who
lying. That's
else
what
is
I said.
in here?
Yeah,
Who
you. I'm
else
about to
is
say
in
you.
here?
You
Didn't
got to
you
be
just say
lying
that
though.
woman,
You don't
that
even
girl?
know me.
Didn't you
You
just
don't.
say that woman, that girl? You don't know
I
me.
don't
That's the
don't know
point that
you,
we're
right? I
making.
don't even know who the video is
Exactly.
about, right? So you taking it
Exactly. So
personal. I
why
don't
was
even
you
know
up
you.
there? So that's the
If
question. Why was you up
all
there?
right, so
That's
can
what
I
you
can
here.
I do
You
this
here
one
to
v
be
one? Because
accountable.
I
You here
can't
to
do
be
this, though,
accountable,
man.
not me.
Just
You're
let me and
up
you
here
talk
to be
real quick.
accountable for what you did, not me.
I wasn't in there, so if you show a video of me being in there laughing at a girl getting called, or a woman, right, being called a predator, let me know. I'll pay you money if you can find that. Don't be coming with no, like I said, we can't do this believe all women stuff. Now y'all just making lies. Even though I really don't have to defend
Wait.
myself,
Who
but I'm just
dropped
trying to
her?
make balance.
Who
Huh?
dropped her? Who dropped her?
I don't know. She probably dropped herself. But at the end of the day, yeah, if she could find a video of me laughing, because I don't do that. I'm not about to laugh at somebody. And
Wait a
I
minute.
actually told
Oh,
what?
one second, brother. I'm sorry. Who dropped her? Or did she drop herself? Wireless, come
At
back
Ray
up.
E stuff, she said she had a video of me laughing at. Let's see there. Let's see. I got my own lives I got to attend. I don't be in other people's lives. Got to talk about other people. I don't even condone nothing like that. And okay, let me just get to the point, anyways. Though, so the thing
Right.
is, I'm trying to bring the balance. It's obvious it's it's misunderstanding on both ends. That's why they getting into it. And it's always been like that. Is some people get affected by certain things. So I know I heard, and I was trying to kind of stop him from that situation because I think he even took that out of context because he didn't like that she used a video or a stitch of a woman that passed away. Right? It was a woman that passed away, and she used that stitch, and he went berserk from there because he like, dog, why would you use that stitch of me using my condolence to a woman that passed away? And that's why, and I'm not, like I said, what he did after, I don't condone that, but it's obvious he's hurt. He's hurt, and
So
he said, huh?
okay. So I have two questions. So are you confirming that you was in that live?
No, I don't. I wasn't in that live though. I was actually trying to comment down
But
in
you
the
just
comments.
but you explained that you were aware of the situation. Are we aware of
I
that?
know a little bit about it because I heard
Okay.
him talking about it one day because it was just a few of us that was in the room and he was talking about how hurt he was and he was going berserk because he did not like that she used unalive person as her stitch. He didn't like that at all.
Okay.
I don't know if you
So
know
here's the
who.
thing about that though, right? I've like first of all, I saw the video. Wireless, she didn't know what it was the snippet of it.
I get it.
He used that as a angle to weaponize that against another black woman. Like, that's crazy. But without giving the context, without giving the context that you came for them first by going in their live and then having a live about Issa's child.
Yeah. So, like I said, it's like I know it's just a misunderstanding overall. That's just what the deal is. You know, it's
Here's the
just
thing. He
come on, let
held
me
3
just finish.
lives.
My gosh, bro.
No,
Because like, if
no,
you
no, no, no.
all right, bro, I really don't have to do this. I'm just trying to bring balance. If you picked
Dom,
your
can you
side,
please
you
Hold on.
block
pick,
him
you
for a
pick,
second? Because
you pick. No,
I
ain't no
mean,
block.
can you
Because I don't
mute
know why
him
you
for a
coming in
second
and
so
Hold
I
running
on,
some
hold
can?
on, hold
stuff.
on.
It was just supposed to be me and him talking.
Kev,
The heck?
just hold up,
So
I'm
man.
what?
busy, so
This
I'm gonna
this a
have to
this a
go, but
woman
I
thing,
want to
man,
clear
or
it
we
up
gonna be able
because
to
you
talk like
speaking on
men?
what I
We gonna be able to
did,
talk like
but you
men, or
was
you just
speaking
gonna
on
keep
what I
catering to the
did
women?
though.
We gonna be able to talk, bro.
Let, let her
Ain't no
respond.
let.
Let her
It's me and
respond,
you
Kev.
talking.
Let her respond because it involved her.
I don't got nothing to do with that situation. That's them. I'm just telling you what's happening on both ends. I don't know
Okay.
that much
Well,
about her. I'm just telling you why he did what he did.
okay, but she was the one that was involved. So
Right,
just
but that
Yeah,
don't
you
have nothing
just
to do with me.
explained
She blocked
everything
me.
that I
She
did.
bro, let her
Dom,
finish.
he's denying my personhood. Could you please ask him to mute for a second so I can finish
Yeah,
explaining what I
just
did? Because you can't speak for what I did. So the video that we stitched came after 3 days of back-to-back lives going live on us. And here's the thing, it don't matter what I did. It don't matter if I ran up on his grandma. A black woman was compared to the predator and you found it amusing. That's what we're talking about here. We're not talking about Ty. We're not talking about me. We're talking about you. So keep it there.
the violence. This is it's disgusting. But even if you know that was the case, you weaponized that against another black woman without giving the context that you started this. And don't think that like it's but yet black men say that they're the leaders. Black men say that they are the the they demand respect, but you have to respect is earned. It's not given. Respect is earned. It's not given. Why didn't even the black woman that was in the live? Why, as a black woman, would you allow a man to virtually attack another black woman? We're gauging based off of the actions and off of the premise. You know what I'm saying? If you started it, why throw stones and then try to hide your hands, and then when somebody throw you know what I'm saying, throw a boulder, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I didn't know if you wanted me to come up or wait until y'all was, if y'all want to have y'all
Nah, I'm
little,
gonna let him back up in a second, but I just go
if
ahead.
y'all want to do the man to man thing, go ahead. Because I was going to host my own live and clear it up. Actually was just going to have a whole different conversation, but if we want to clear this up, we can clear it up.
No,
But
let's clear it up. Who
at
do
the at the end of the day, right? At the end of the day, I was hosting a live where only women are allowed, especially black women. I was hosting a live, minding my business. Ty and some weird dude named The Blood tried to come up in the box. I said no. That's the only thing I did to them was say no to a man. The following day, Ty hosted a live speaking on my child, my only child. You put your mouth on, you spoke on my son. You told people that I hated my son because I wanted to dismantle patriarchy. You don't believe me? I have the videos. And I'll be happy to go live and show all of the clips. As you know what, as a matter of motherfucking fact, let me pull it up now because I think it's in this phone too. But you spoke on my son. Wireless didn't know that the clip that I sent her was a tribute. But at the end of the day, when you speak on my son, I'm going to crash out. You don't get to strike me first. You don't get to hit me first. You don't get to try to draw blood on me first and then cry and complain when I go absolutely insane. That doesn't work. You don't get to speak on me first. I was minding my business. Men are not allowed on my panel. Only women are. That's the type of space that I hold. Men are not allowed. Black women first. The rest of the women could come up too. But it's always going to be a black woman space first. Men are not allowed, except on Mondays. And you got mad because you were not allowed in my space. You are centered everywhere. Everywhere you go, you are centered. Can we just have something that is ours? Something that belongs to us without you coming in and centering yourself. And that made you so mad that you hosted a 10-hour live about me and talked about my baby, my child, my son. And you think I'm supposed to give a fuck about a tribute? And then after that, you hosted another live for 10 hours and then another live for 10 hours. What do you think that I was going to do? You don't get to speak on my child.
I'm gonna let Toria. Wow. Tori, what's up?
Ease, my love. Honey, this, who are you talking about? Ease,
What you say?
please let me know who we're talking about
Hold
so I
on
can
one
get
second,
them.
Tori.
Okay.
So I'm gonna oh, okay, real quick. How do I That is the whole point of what I just said. And then you know what you said to me? Tons. Through what I just answered your question. I said, heck yeah, you're right. Liberation for all. We're talking about her sons and what she said about sons. Sons. Through what I just answered your question. I said, heck yeah, you're right. Liberation for all. We're talking about her sons and what she said about sons. That was the whole point. That is the whole point of what I just said. And then you know what you said to me, Tiara? Triggered, emotional, and stuff like that. Tons. Through what I just answered your question. I said, heck yeah, you're right. Liberation for all. We're talking about her sons and what she said about sons. That was the whole point. That is the whole point of what I just said.
I rest my motherfucking case. You speak on my child, I wouldn't give a damn if it was your dead mama in the tribute.
Oh
I would
wow.
tell you to go dig her ass up
Sheesh.
and tell her that she
Ease,
raised a
Good
goddamn
talk.
failure. Don't you
East.
ever speak on my baby.
East, he
East.
did the same thing to me. He did the exact same to me. We talking about Ty, right? Okay, we're talking about Ty. Like a year ago, right? I like literally told
I'm
my
gonna
story of
drop.
my.
I'm really upset right now, and
No,
I'm really.
because he did the same thing to me. He did the same exact thing to me. He literally made a whole goddamn post about me because I was on a post and I was telling him about my abusive situation. Like my both of my boys, they are biracial, right? They have their dad is white, right? But I have a black daughter by a black man, right? So because that black man abused the crap out of me, I don't want y'all to think that's the reason why I'm so upset with black men. That's not the reason. Like it happened, it is what it is. But I gave my daughter up for adoption, right? You know what this man said to me? Oh, you let the white man's kids go, but you didn't want your daughter. Like he did the same thing. He made it a freaking race thing to me. He basically said that I gave up my daughter because she was black from a black man. That's what he made it seem like. I gave up my daughter because of what her father did to me, the torture, the disrespect, the everything that he did to, he made it seem like that I gave up my daughter because she was from a black man. That had nothing to do with it. My mental at that time was messed up. My daughter is 12 years old right now and she's doing great. I made a great decision for her. She's happy, she's excelling. Like, but he did the same thing to me. He made it a black or white thing because I have two biracial kids, right? And I have one black child that I'm not raising. He did the same thing to me. He made it seem like that I did not like my black daughter. because she was black. So that's why I don't mess with Ty, because he turned it around and made it seem like I really hated black men because I had like, I get where you're coming from. He made me cry. And the only person, it was two women who went up. It was Christina, you know, the light skinned lady with the blonde hair. She stuck up for me. What she said was she had to do what she had to do because in that moment she was not mentally stable enough to literally raise another child after what he did. He did everything and everything imagined.
Also,
Like,
too,
so
I
I
wanted
know
to
what
say
you're
one
talking
more
about.
thing, Tori.
Yeah.
Before I go, I don't have the clip, but I'm gonna ask the person that did the thing, to that screen recorded it to send me. After he hosted four 10-hour lives about me and wireless, right? And mind you, he had to digitally alter our photos to make, and then made fun of the digitally altered photos. That's, you know what kind of level of weirdo behavior that is?
Oh
That you
yeah.
digitally alter someone's photos and then get online and say, look, everybody, you're a fucking cornball. You are
Right.
literally the corniest cornball ever. Right? So after you did that, if you go look at the Blood Hashira live, right? He has hours, literal hours of my life that he's just sitting in the box, like it's just sitting there, screen recording and everything. And then after all of these lives, after he said that we're trying to make harm to black men, I have that recording too. After he said that we're basically witches and we're trying to uh uh put a spell over black women's minds to make them hate black men, right? These are the things that he's been saying. He gets on live, and this was in Trap Fairy's live. They're up there making fun of our digitally altered photos. A
Okay,
man
so
gets
you
up
said
there.
Trap
Hold on, Tori.
Fairy.
Hold on, real quick. A man gets up there and tries to dox wireless. He says, "Oh, I know where she works. I know where she lives." And then you know what this man had to say? This man, nigga, this man said, "Oh, I'm not trying to dox them." After you hosted a 10-hour live with nothing but misogynistic, chauvinistic, black women hating men, telling them, "Oh, we need to find out where they live. We need to find out where they work." One of those same men came to you on live and was like, "I know where she worked. I know where she live. I have her information." And then you turn around and be like, "Oh, well, we're not trying to, I'm better than that. I don't like those black women, but I'm definitely better than them."
He calls me a
What
divester.
kind of shit, what kind of stuff is that? You hosted 40 hours worth of hatred towards me and my friend when we were just minding our business, right? 40 hours worth of hatred. And then when someone came to you with, "Oh, well, here goes where they live. Here go, oh, well, I'm just better than that." Do you see what I mean when I say that he lures black women onto his panel and then allows the most hateful people that come up and degrade and disrespect them just so he could then turn around and say, "Hey, don't do that. We're still one big
Right.
black community." Do you see what kind of manipulation that is?
What I need you to do is hold on. I need you. What I need you. He did the same thing to me twice. He had like
And
a whole
supervillain,
line.
real quick,
But you
supervillain. I don't know why you're talking, right? Because not only
wait,
I have the screen recording of them disrespecting you too, and
wait,
I'm the one that got
wait,
up there. What's up,
wait.
Tori?
Super villain? No, no, no. Are we talking about my super villain? What are we talking about?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm trying to talk about what's been happening with me, right?
Okay,
And
but
I really
what super
appreciate what
villain
you're
you
saying.
talking
I
about?
really
What?
appreciate what you're saying, Tori. But I'm trying to. This is between A and B. I'm trying to explain my story, and you keep constantly interrupting me. I appreciate what you're doing. I really, really, really do, sis. But I'm on a level 10, and I don't
Then I'm gonna
I
need you to
just need
calm
to.
down.
Well,
You
Tori,
know what?
let her get it out. Let her get it out, because
No, it's not that what I'm saying. But what I'm saying
It's
is
all
like
right. It's
everything that you're
okay.
doing
It's
right
okay.
now is what I did, and it didn't do nothing for it. Everybody thought that I hated my daughter because she was birthed by a black man.
nah, but
So
Tori,
I'm
but
yeah.
Tori, respectfully, I understand. I do want to give ease to so we can rectify this, because the whole point of this live is to call out men who are doing these things, and we are talking about a particular situation. So I do want to give East her chance to so we can clear this out. Okay, go ahead, East.
So I wanted to say to Supervillain, right? You were in that live. You're saying that I'm being superficial because I exposed your leader. So I don't care. I'll do it again, right? I did, and I'll do it again. But just remember that I was still the same one that turned around, even though I strongly dislike you, strongly disagree with everything that you stand for, right? Most of the things that you stand for. I'm still the one that hosted a live telling everybody how disgustingly they disrespected you, how they sexualized you, how they were ageist against you. So yeah, you may be mad because I exposed your leader, but understand that it was still a Black woman at the end of the day, this same Black woman that got up and protected you, even though I disagree with you. Because in my mind, protecting Black women means that even protecting all Black women, even the ones that you don't like. There's a lot of Black women that I don't like, that I don't fuck with. But at the end of the day, I would never allow anyone to disrespect you the way that you were
Can you
disrespected
put
by.
me on the big screen, Dom? Oh, calm down. But where was all that energy when they was in there like hyenas because they thought this was funny?
Yeah, the
Well,
reason
they
why,
thought this was
because
funny.
all they're gonna do is flip it, and all they're gonna do is make it seem like you're an angry Black woman. That's why I said calm down, wireless. Because I already been
Oh,
through this. I
but we
literally
are though.
already been through this with Ty. All he made it seem like I was like some hyena or what. That's why
I
I said
understand
what I
what you're
said.
saying, Tori, but what you
Tori,
have
that's
to
Okay,
not.
okay,
understand is
but
that
you
there's
know you know I'm not the right. You know for a fact that I'm not gonna sit there and tone police a Black woman. I would never do that. But what I'm saying is, she's saying all this. All it's gonna do is bring fuel to these
right, but that's
motherfuckers'
what
No,
they
fire.
tell every
Tori, it's
victim,
okay.
Tori. Hold
It's
on,
okay.
Tori.
We're gonna
That's what
get
they
through it.
tell
Okay.
every victim. And what you have to understand is there may be someone that did not know what it is that we're telling them, that has never heard this before. There is power in numbers. In the same way when that happened to you, you handled it the way you felt like you needed to. That's the same thing that's happening here. There are people in here that don't even know what we're talking about. So yeah, she's got the ability on Dom's platform where she was invited to do that, to say what happened.
I don't want you to think about that. I'm sorry, East. I'm not trying to tone police you, but I know where this is going to go. Like that's why I was basically trying to protect you. That's my problem. So I don't mean to tone police you. I apologize. I really do.
It's
Yeah, we're
okay.
in a safe space. We're in a
We're,
safe
No, I,
space
yeah,
I
to
know.
this
say
is
I
what
don't
thank
want.
you.
happened
I
to
don't want
us.
you to think that I'm trying to tone police you.
I don't
That's
think
what I
you're.
don't want.
I don't think.
Wireless and East.
I don't think you're trying to tone police
No,
me.
I'm not. I just know where this is going to go because I've
Yeah.
been there, done that. They literally called me. They literally called me. What they call me? They basically called me a coon. They called me a bed wench. They called me all these names because the children that I already had, but because I gave my daughter up for adoption because of my mental at that time. That's what they called me. They've been dragging me this whole entire time. And Ty had a lot to do with that. That's why I don't want that to be you. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying. Shut
It's
up.
already been me, Tori. It's already been me. Actually, just nobody else but me. It's actually been me. That's what I'm showing on the platform right now, is that it already has been me. And it happened to me for absolutely no reason. Like I said, nothing. This man been blocked by me for a year. I don't even know him. And the whole time that they were up there talking about me, all they could do was talk about my looks because they know absolutely nothing about me. They don't know how many kids I have. They don't know where I work. They don't know what my real name is. They don't know how old I am. He was calling me old. He don't even know how old I am. So it's already happened to me. The thing you're trying to save me from, it's already happened to me. And that's the problem when you start messing with people that didn't mess with you. They don't have nothing to lose. We don't have nothing to lose. There's nothing that we're trying to preserve. And if we got to be saved from Ty, what does that say about Ty and the people that are hanging out with him?
That dude that was up here, what's his name? I'm gonna say laugh or learn. They like this. Just to let you know. They are two peas in a pod. That's why he came over here trying to defend him. Just to let y'all know.
Okay,
Okay, I'm
so
done with
hold
it,
on.
Don. I'm going to talk to you later, okay? Thank you for having me up, baby.
Yeah, I'm out. Thank you.
Wait, what's going on? I can't see it. What happened? What is happening?
Well, I
What
can tell you
happened?
what's happening. Both of these women by one man, and that dude in your comments are literally
No, why did
what where am I a liar? Like,
because I can't see I can barely see the comments.
you can't. Okay.
Yeah, I can barely see the comments.
Yeah. But like I did not want her to think that I was trying to
Nah,
tone people.
it's
But I'm just saying, like messing with these type of dudes because of the
nah,
fact
but I know, Tori, but we needed to handle this, and they needed to say their piece. They really, you know what I'm saying? I really was trying to get through to this so we can hold this man accountable. Like he needs to be held. Like that's why I held the space so that we can do this. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure because I can barely see the.
uh kind of talk to East real quick because I didn't want her to upset her or anybody else, but I didn't want her to do this because those dudes just like it's like they love when we are upset and they love when we get in our feelings. I just don't want them to get the
No,
status.
I understand, sorry, but I
Yeah,
do
I
want to
hate when they get the
go
status.
ahead.
All he
I
did
am
was he
going to.
recorded it, and that's all he did.
I understand. I am going to bring it down to the comments real quick. 'Cause I do want to bring order to this. That's all. Oh, hold on, Kev.
Dom, can you hear me?
Yeah, hold on 1 second. What is what? Because I can't see the what's I can't see barely see the comments. Why? What was going on with Why did like what's going on? Why did they drop?
I just think they was done talking. I think they was over it. I would have been too. And that's what I wanted to kind of address really quick. So
Like
I'm cool with Tori too, but I gotta keep it a buck 50. I just feel like the whole narrative of saying like, well, I don't want you to be observed of angry. Like, y'all gotta be for real at some point. It don't matter if you docile, if you humble, if you meek, whatever the hell you wanna call yourself. Niggas gonna nig and they just gonna do what they wanna do.
right,
There, there
exactly. That's why I
there's
wanted
women
to.
there. Like I've come in soft spoken as hell, and there's been days that I've come off whatever folks want to consider angry. The bottom line is that when black women speak with force and they're direct, we won't even use force. I know that's gonna have them shaking too and punch in the air and sign down the wall. When black women are direct about the things that they have to say, it's somehow a hit dog somewhere hollering. It does not matter the tone. It does not matter the conversation. They are destined to be upset because a black woman is talking. More specifically, when wireless case, a dark skinned black woman was talking. That don't take away from East at all. But Tori, I love you. But I feel like during that time, your story does matter, but I feel like East was really trying to get into the nitty gritty of what was going on with her in that live. Most of us know what happened in that live. And I feel like that was a time to just allow her to get it out because she was clearly furious. Lastly, there's black men that are in these comment sections quite literally proving the point. They don't give a fuck about, excuse me, they don't give
a damn about nothing else that got to do with the fact that black woman was compared to predator. Another black woman's son. They talked about doxing black women. They brought up a black woman's son. All they care about right now is, and that's why Kev tried to come up too, is so he could say, well, they not talking. They didn't show no screenshot. They didn't show no screenshot. He got every right to that. However, notice how they still have not talked about a black
Address the
woman's
fact.
son being brought
Exactly.
up because they can. That's too much
Exactly.
work
That's the
and too
main
much like
point.
right. And that's the thing. So is it relevant for them to bring up Kev? Sure, we'll give them that. But notice how they still, even if we do say, well, East was wrong, we hold her accountable, LOL. They're still not going to address that a black woman was called a dark skinned black woman was compared to predator, that a black woman and her child was brought up, and doxing was mentioned, which is why we
Exactly.
say you niggas are
Exactly.
performative. And then y'all cry and punch the air when we talk about divesting. Dom, you know this is old Alex TikTok. I'm gonna calm down and go make food. Tori, I love you still. We just need to kind of dial that back, that narrative, because they gonna hate us regardless. Some of them, not all of them. And I still bet money by the end of the night they don't get on this panel and address what she just said. Thank you, Dom.
All
No
right.
comment. Go ahead.
I just came in and saw Oblivion in here. Not Oblivion as a person, but like it's hectic up in here. So mods in the comments, y'all know what to do if people act out of whack, because there was a couple of them. Um, Black Patriarchy was one of them. Um, I let him. I was trying to let you know because I know you can't see the comments, but I muted him until he was allowed on the panel, because if he's going back and forth with any of the women, that's just gonna cost too much. And not for nothing, if you can't see the comments, there's no point of him commenting until he's up on a panel, and then you can have that conversation.
I
Um,
agree.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Because causing confusion in the comments. Because I like again, I was in that live. Black Patriarch. I saw you was in that live. You was one of the main ones agreeing with him. So why like we need to like what are we talking about? Are you going to address the doxing, him having a live about her child and the predator thing? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like what are we doing? Um and yeah, this live was specifically to call them out. So I need them to be able to have the space to be able to get through this. Wireless, I apologize. I won't. If you would like to come up, I understand. If you don't, you know what I'm saying. So that you and East, you know what I'm saying. So that we can get through this, get to the truth, hold these men accountable. You know what I'm saying. Where's Black Patriarchy, because he was in that live.
He was in the request for a minute,
He was
and then
okay.
yeah, and then I guess after I muted him, he got irked. Even though I told him to wait, I said anybody in the request needs to wait until you let them up.
Okay.
That's just
So
plain
what I'm going
period.
to do is I'm going to let East and Wireless back up in the panel, just them two, and then
Mhm.
I'm going to address Black Patriarchy and okay, so that they no interruptions, will be censored. We're going to get through this situation because
Okay.
this is about holding Black men accountable. So allow East and mods, allow East and Wireless back up, please.
Yeah. I'll see if they're in the live and invite them up. Gene said that he sent something to you, so check your DM. Wireless, I just sent you an invite. If you can come up, please.
And to Toy, I'm sorry that happened to you. That was disgusting. It was vitriol, and that should not have come back to. Oh, she said she can't come
Oh,
back
she
up.
said she can't back up. Okay. Wait,
Okay,
so do you
okay,
see the
Wireless.
comment? Do you see the comments now, or what?
I
What is
can
it?
I can barely see them. I have to like
Oh, okay.
yeah, it's very hard to see them. So I guess East, did you want to come back up uninterrupted? But she says she can't right now. I understand if wireless can't. But I want to like get you know.
The only person that wants to come back up in the quest right now is Laffer Learn, and I don't know what he got to do with it. I don't know why he wants to.
Where's Black Patriarchy? Because he was in that. He was in that live.
Yeah, he's here. I see him. He in the request now. He said
I
he said she need a minute, so I don't know if
okay.
you want to
No, I'll
just talk to
address.
Black.
I'll address them two first,
Okay.
one on one, and then I'll allow them. Then when they're ready, we'll bring them back up.
Yo, what's up, beautiful black people? Is this gonna be like a butchering, or am I gonna have time to speak fairly and all that after you ask your questions?
You will have your chance to speak, but I want to make sure that we you know what I'm saying address the truth and the key component and get to the nitty gritty of this thing. Because you remember me, I
Absolutely,
was dropped from the panel. I was in that live. We was in
absolutely,
there.
sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so as black men, this is what we do. This is what we condone. This is attacking black women, calling them the predator, being colorist, featurist, and sexturist.
What did I say that was? Colorist, futurist, or sexist?
Sir, comparing a black woman, a beautiful black woman, to the predator, talking about her locks. You sat in a panel with men that compared a black woman to the predator, and you condone that, and you were laughing, and y'all were joning and making fun.
Yeah, because when it comes to humor, right? Nothing's off the table, right? Like if I compare a black man to a character from a comic book who's not appealing or obese, right? Like if I compare a fat black man to Deborah from Dragon Ball Z, then I'm gonna do that because it's funny.
Nah, we not doing that, bro.
Yeah,
No.
I
So
also
you're so you're
screenshot
blat-
it.
so you're
I
blatantly
also
being so
screenshot
you're
it.
blatantly being disrespectful and featurist and sexturist on purpose.
It's not
So you don't care
featurist
about
or
the situation,
it's not featurist or
bro. You
sexist to
compared
do
a
that.
dark skinned black woman to the predator.
Predators aren't dark skinned; they're light skinned.
I'm not doing this with you, bro. We're not going to sit up there and play semantics, say that is comedy. You're not going to address the situation. You're not going to address the issue. You're not going to hold Ty accountable. So what's the point? What's the point of even having you say your piece if you're just going to like that? Y'all are anti-black. Black men that attack women and allow that behavior. You are anti-black, and that's the type of behavior that we're talking about. So y'all can block patriarchy out the space.
Yeah, he said block him, so block him. That's his decision. His
Kev,
own decision alone.
yeah, Kev, your particular part was the fact that you wanted to see if you was in the live, right?
Yeah, I'm just showing you the fact that people can just straight up lie, and I don't see how you not seeing this. It's crazy.
But okay. But my thing is, can we address particular
What's the
points,
but behind it, brother? What is a but? It's like it's no way you taking up for this situation, man. You gotta be
bro?
real, bro.
Bro. The points are that Alexandria said it. The fact that it happened in the first place, they're allowing a black man to degrade a black woman in this space, and none of the initial points of him starting it and antagonizing their live and hosting a live about her child. What is there else to? So are we just
I
we
wasn't in
condone?
there. I was never in there. That's the point. And everybody lying and saying I was in
Okay,
there. All I
all
was
right.
saying,
You wasn't fine.
right.
We'll
So
let
my
it go.
point is, and it ain't even just because of
So
that.
are
I'm
you
just
defend? Are you defending the
no,
behavior?
I'm
That's all
not
I'm saying.
defending nothing because I told him that junk was wrong. I actually told him not to do it
Okay.
though.
Well,
But
if you say
I,
all right,
what
that's
I'm
cool.
saying is it's a misunderstanding on both. I think they need to talk low key. I think we just throwing our
Nah, but
nose
the
at the
damage.
situation.
My thing is, but the damage is already done. The stones are already being thrown. He knew
Yeah.
exactly what he was doing,
Okay, but when you talk about an unalive person and put them in a stitch, well, how you think of somebody
bro.
gonna act?
That's where the misconception is.
So you
He
trying to
he
say she
used that
right?
as an angle. She didn't know that was a trip.
How will we
Wireless
know?
didn't. Wireless didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Like you act like,
But you taking a woman's side on that. You're not hearing both sides. I'm just trying to make balance in the
but okay,
situation.
but even still, okay. But with that being said, I don't condone any. It's disrespectful on all
Ain't that
parts. I'm
you?
not saying it's not wrong.
Ain't that you? Ain't that you? Ain't your mic
Yeah,
unmute?
I
Ain't that
told you
you?
I was in that live. That have nothing to
You
do with
just no,
that.
this is why I need to take a lap. This
No,
is why I need to
full.
take a lap. Ain't that you?
No,
Ain't
that
that your
because he
friend?
asked an opinion on do women like
No,
black
no,
or
no. I'm
women
gonna. You
more.
know what? You
Right.
just
You're
sat
not
up
letting
here
me
and
talk. That's
said
the point, and
that
that's
you
what
were.
y'all
You just
do.
sat
That's
up
what
here
y'all
and
do.
said you just.
You that wasn't a okay, but where's the
Hold
predator
on, hold
thing
on,
Be
at?
quiet.
hold
Where's the
on,
predator thing at?
Kev. Hold on.
You just
We
sat up
understand.
here and said that I wasn't there.
I was
I don't
not
know
in
what
that
happened.
live. No, I
I'm just
wasn't.
telling you what I look at. Look at. Stop.
Cause y'all
You
lying.
just sat up there and said, am I not tripping, y'all? He just came up here not 10 minutes ago and said, "Oh, I wasn't on that panel."
You act like I've never been in his live before. I
Bruh,
said I wasn't in that panel.
hold
Y'all was
on.
talking junk about each other. I was
You
not in
wait a
that
second.
panel.
Wait a second. Both of y'all. Oh my God. Hold on a second. Laugh. You need to be clear with your words, bro. This is what gets y'all in trouble every time. Y'all are not clear with your words and y'all don't know how to properly articulate yourselves because this is what gets you in trouble. Were you in the live when that was said? Yes or no?
No, right. You seen the video I wasn't in
Okay,
there.
that's different than saying, "Oh, I
Okay,
wasn't in
right.
the live." That means that
That
you're
mean
saying you're not in the live. Period. Hold on, listen to me though. You saying I wasn't in the live is saying that I
right.
wasn't in that live. Period. And that's why people are calling you out right now and saying, "What do you mean you weren't in the live?" Yes, you were.
I was not in it because I heard clear that y'all gotta pay attention, man. He said, "Was I in the live when they was talking junk to
I'm
the
asking you to
woman?"
pay attention to the words that are coming out
Is
of
you
your
hearing what I'm
mouth.
saying? Because you must wasn't listening. All I'm
I
saying
know
is
you
that
did.
he
I don't know
asked,
nothing about this.
"Can
I
y'all
don't
give
know
me
nothing about this.
them
I don't know
Dominion? Can
nothing
you mute
about
them
this.
up?
That's
Can you
why I'm
mute them
telling
up,
you to
please?"
be
So I
clear with your words. You're not listening to me, love. You're not listening to me. You're
right
not
because you
listening.
don't know what you're talking about. Let me talk to Dominion.
Oh my God.
He said me and him gonna talk like two men about to talk.
Why it gotta be two men? This is the issue. This is the issue.
Bro, you gonna keep letting them run your live, bro?
Bro,
Bruh.
here's the thing. Here's the thing. All right, you wasn't in that particular live when the predator was being drawn, but you was in the live when he was talking about her child. So either way,
No, I was not. Neither of
but
that. What is the
that's
heck?
the live right there.
Even the video you showed, they wasn't even talking. That's what I said. Y'all didn't even see the lie on that. He didn't even say anything about her child.
The whole
Play the
live
video
was
again.
about the whole entire
Play
live
the
was
video
about my
again.
child. He said in the video. And you know what? I got you see this is the
So
thing.
you
Y'all spent 10 hours. You know what's so funny about spending 10 hours on a live talking about my baby, talking about wireless is that you were in there and you don't even remember. Or you do remember and you just sitting up here lying. But you sat up in that live with them people for hours talking about
my
women
brother,
Can
can
I
that
I
just
don't
talk?
say
My
even
something
know
brother,
right
can
you,
I
quick?
that
talk?
don't
Can
even
I
Can
fuck
I
talk?
with
just
you.
say
I still
something right
never
Let
quick?
finished
them
my
let
full
me
I'm
sentences.
not in
Everybody,
a Can you not? Respectfully.
I'm not
Like
in a position
y'all
to.
cutting
I'm not
me
in a
off
position.
though, and it's me and him supposed to be
I was
talking.
I
How
don't
y'all?
speaking.
care. I don't care because y'all are over talking each other and that winds up being Don's live being taken down because of y'all being silly. Stop.
I'm not in a position to really talk, and I every time I come in here, I'm not the argumentative one. But clearly, like, there's
Yeah.
misogyny going on in here for the fact that he feel like he can't talk to nobody in here but a man. But let me just say this: at the end of the day, there's absolutely no reason why me and E should be on here, on up here on the defense. Like, how did we get in the defense? Every time you open your mouth, Kevin, you keep talking about what I did. I don't know this man. I didn't go to his content to even clip the video because he's been blocked on my live for a year. The only reason why I know Ty, the only reason why any of this stuff got started was because Ty initiated it. Is because Ty started it up with some black women that he did not want it with. And now you're going to sit back and act like because he is crying because after he threw a rock, he got a boulder thrown at him. That's exactly how it should be when black men attack openly attack black women that were not looking for them. If you come for me and I didn't send for you, that should be, as a man and as a leader, that should be the place where the conversation starts. Women never should have gotten involved with it, should have never gotten involved with what our response to being attacked was. Okay, we do not care about Ty's content, who he was, because here's what I'm saying. I had to protect my space. That's why I blocked antagonistic people off of my live. That's why I don't go in men's spaces and record their lives and come back and hold lives about them, because I know that type of behavior could pull unwanted attacks on my platform. So if he want to protect black women and he want to be so sad about giving a tribute for a black woman and protect that black woman's legacy, why was he out stalking black women's safe spaces in the first place? See, that's what a leader does. A leader goes first. So he started this. He's the one that has led all of this. So we don't need to sit down and talk to him. Why would I need to sit down and talk to Ty? I don't know Ty. Ty can't have a conversation on my level. I'll talk to Ty's mother before I talk to him, because all the things that he allowed to go down in his platform lets me know that he's in bad faith about having any type of discussion about us in the first place. Because if he had a question and a woman came up on his platform and she said, what is the end game here, Ty? She said, it just seems to me like this could have been handled off the scene. She said, you have a platform, and as you having a platform, you have a responsibility to your platform to not do it this way. She said that shit to him. You know what they did? They laughed at her, mocked her, and then dropped her. That's the behavior. That's the problem. If you want to sit up here and talk about being accountable for some shit, start with what the men did. Why do you keep bringing me up? You keep saying you don't know me, but you keep calling for me. Like, that's how this stuff started in the first place. Don asked me to come up before he let you up here. It wasn't going to be no man-to-man conversation. The only reason why you came up here and started running your mouth about me again was because I couldn't come up right then at that time. You know why? Because I'm a grown-ass fucking woman and I'm busy. I'm fucking busy. Who has time for this shit? We were sitting in our live talking about how we can organize black women to make sure that we can take care of the women, the children, the disabled, the elderly, and the LGBTQIA community. I know black men don't seem to be aware of it, but there's more in the black community than just y'all. There is more going on in the fucking black community than just what the fuck y'all need, than just y'all having access to women. Like, there are disabled, there are elderly 85-year-old women. He calling me old. I got an 85-year-old grandma that's on a fixed income and they keep raising her rent every fucking year. Do you black men fucking care about that shit or not? But we can't sit there and have a conversation about that shit without being called saying that we hate our sons, because we want to make sure that black women are centering their needs and the needs of their community instead of being worried about a bunch of men who couldn't lead their way out of a wet paper bag want from them. Like, damn, and you still up here talking about me. Don't want to talk about what the man did. Don't want to talk about what men did. Then you want to drop, but y'all was dropping all them women every time they tried to tell you, why don't you think about a bigger picture? Then your fucking ego.
Oh, Ty's in here. Okay, ladies, Do you want me to address him? I'm gonna bring him up. Do you want y'all want to drop, or how y'all want to handle this? Because I want to address him.
I'm not gonna say anything. You can address him.
Okay, I'm gonna bring him up bring him up though. Top putting questions.
Y'all need to stop. Y'all need to chill out in the comments because y'all don't tell this man how to run his own live. Y'all don't. Don lets him up when he wants to let him up.
Not
If
put.
he even wants to let him up. Because I'm
Yeah.
just a mod and I don't even put people up without his say so. So what makes you in your little comment section think that y'all could tell anybody what to do? Shut it.
I don't particularly want him up here with them right now. I'm gonna address I'm
Okay.
gonna address him after we get through this. He can sit and watch for a second.
It's okay. I could drop.
I
I
can
want to hear
drop
what I
too.
want to hear. I want to hear what he has to say.
And I done told him to put in a request. So if he didn't, then I'll go looking. I don't care. If y'all want to make it seem like everybody up here scary or something, so you the scary ones, come up here.
Request up. Y'all, I know it's been a lot. Accountability. This is why we need to get to the bottom of it. This is no, it's a lot. Request up, Ty. And by the way, that was a anyway. Not even gonna do it. Request up, Ty. Where you at? Tori, I see you in the thing though. You should reach out. Gus, reach out to East. Reach out to East. I know you want to apologize, but we gonna get through this.
By the way, Ty, you were muted, not blocked. Means you could still come up in the live. So I don't know why you're not here. I don't know why you're not in the request. No. I know you did, Gene. I saw him, and I invited him back up anyway. But anyhow, what
At the
personhood
end of
of free will are y'all talking about? The free will to be disgusting? The free will to
at the end of the
be.
day, at the end of the day, if you don't wanna come up and address it, that's fine. We know what you did. You know what I'm saying? It is it. You don't want to hold yourself accountable for it. As long as the women got a chance to say their piece at their grievances and let the truth be shown. You know what I'm saying? And this isn't a and the thing. What's going on, Steph?
Hi, I just came to be a little bit of a mod and check on you, see how you doing. All right. So,
I'm doing
hello
pretty good.
everybody. We are at 95.4K. We need to be at 100K. So get the tapping. Like you seem like you enjoying. Please get the tap and share it with your mama, your grandma, your daddy, your best friend, your frenemy, your enemy. I don't care. Let's share and like this live.
I appreciate everybody that's been in the live bearing with us. You know what I'm saying? As we are trying to accountability. How hard is being a how hard is it? Well, you know what I'm saying? Like how hard is it to say even if you were
I'm gonna just out his little supporters in the comments real quick. I find it funny how 5DB said, "What about his right to free will?" And then Unfortunate is co-signing him like a little you know what writer.
unfortunate to be vitriol? To be misogynistic, to be featurist, to be text. Like, what are we talking about? What are we talking
Exactly
about?
my point. Exactly my point. And he came up here in 4K. He was already up here. So all y'all, why ain't he up here? Why ain't he up here? He was already up here. And he admitted, yeah, I did that. I was trying to be funny. Quote, trying to be funny.
Yeah, nah.
It wasn't funny.
Mute him, because we're not going to deal with that. We don't do that in here. Absolutely not. What's going on, Gene? Anywho, I saw Black Guru come back in here earlier. You know what I'm saying? Season of accountability. If y'all don't like black women, just leave them alone. Stay out of their spaces. Point blank. Period. So that none of this would even happen. You initiated it in the first place.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, brother.
Wait, can you hear me? Hello? Yeah, like my mutual told me like we can't promote the live anymore because it will take us down because we're like trying to tell people to like do something they cannot do. So yeah, we can't do that anymore. So in order to do that, we had to like say interact with the live. So yeah.
Oh, okay, got you. So the key word is
And also
engage. That's that's
Ty, if
that's
you're
the
still
that's the
here,
buzzword.
yeah, I don't. Yeah,
Did you mute him,
yeah, and
Gene?
also Ty, if you're still in here, I'm the one who muted you. So pressure issue, yeah. So pressure issue with me, sir. So yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah,
drop.
not because the thing about it is the fact that we always want to talk about what black women did, but never what men did in the first place, right? And trying to defend positions, whether you was in the live or not, or you condone, like we condoned it or not. Okay, if you did, if you said that, cool. You know what I'm saying? But just the fact that it's accountability, point blank, period. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what this is about. He did it. He said it. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're focused on. What was done in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Wait, what's going on? What happened? So, what's going on? Tosh need healer because she's trying to tell Don what to do. Oh, who's healer?
I think she's already muted because I can't even find her in the comments. So I think she's already
Okay,
gone. So
okay. Yeah, what's going on? What
Hello,
happened?
my love. Let's make this real clear, right? Can't
Yeah.
nobody tell Dom what to do but motherfucking me.
Whoa, whoa. I got.
And not even me sometimes, okay? Tap the screen, share the motherfucking live. Don't be telling
Whoa.
him how to do
What?
anything up in here. I don't know what happened, but Shemaine said mute them. They've been getting on her nerves. So I did it. I'm getting ready for work. Hello, all my beautiful black people up in here. It's 145 people in
No,
here.
Steph was just saying that that you know, or Gene was just saying that we can't it shadow bans a lie. He was trying to give a fair let me know that interrupts the live. You know what I'm saying? So that's all.
Okay, so we're gonna do that. Miss Ann, you talking about Yes, the only person can tell him what to do is me. I said what I said.
yo, yo,
We suggest. I don't tell him what to do. I suggest we have open communication and lines of communication. I know that's hard for some of you all to believe, but
exactly.
anywho, that's our business. Stay up at our business. Go
But
somewhere.
so the thing is, right, that the new word is engage. So that way it doesn't shadow ban. So it doesn't shadow ban the live, okay? That's the new term. So we know what that means now. All right?
Okay, I appreciate all of y'all. We have 100. I'm gonna just do a quick little mod break because I am getting ready for work. I did wash my behind. Yes, baby, about to get lathered up in this cocoa butter. and put on my stuff and go to work. But listen,
Yes, baby.
it's 144 people in here. If y'all enjoying the conversation, what's going on? Can you please tap the screen, share the live, Dom, baby? Do your
Hila, who is
redo
he?
your live
Is
go,
that? I'm sorry. What?
redo your live go, babe. Um,
Okay. Okay.
please, if you are enjoying the conversation, if you have anything to add to the conversation, please request to get up in the box. I am currently, like I said, getting ready for work. So other mods, I'm gonna need y'all to be on y'all P's and Q's. But just know that I am the HBIC in charge. Yes, it's
You ain't
me.
got to. You ain't got to. What's up, Shabane?
Not you gonna cut me off. I don't like
You
it.
you you
I don't
funny.
like it. Not you silencing a black
I'm
woman.
not. I ain't. I'm not. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Listen, y'all needed some comedic relief up in here because
No, I
y'all
do. I
done
do. It's
made
been a
my
lot all
food
day. I
head hurt.
appreciate you, Tasha. Like for real. Can we thank y'all? Thank you so much for checking in on me. You know what I'm saying? It's a
You know I
lot.
love you, boo. Shout out to all my peoples in the chat. I see Miss Alex in there. Miss Alex don't always eat down. You know I love you, boo. Shemaine, you know I love you, boo. And all my other boos in here. I see y'all. I love y'all. I gotta get ready for work though. So let me cause y'all know I'm
No, I'm
fixing.
not. Can't. Don't do that,
Love
Jay.
you,
I
Tasha.
ain't
Now,
canceled. I
why he
appreciate
went? Now, my thing is, why would Ty go on live and throw me under the bus? What did I do to this man? I ain't even see. Yo, yo, Don. Did I say anything about this man at all? The whole entire live, I didn't even bring this man up. So why am I being thrown under the bus for? I didn't say shit, bro. Yo,
you. And
I swear
this
for
is what we
God,
talk
it's like
about.
every single time I get thrown under the bus for something. Yo.
Be an example, continuing to still
One of
not
y'all
holding himself accountable for what he initially said or what was done. So it
one of y'all
is.
baby go on ahead. One of y'all drop me. Child, I'm looking for my why I can't find no panties. This gonna
Tasha,
be
yeah.
so sad. Girl,
Have a
where's
good
the
day.
panties? The panties is hiding from me.
Whoa.
Love you, Tasha. Like, damn. Damn, Don, I didn't even say shit and I got thrown into the bus again. Talking about he don't got no beef with me, but some other shit. I'm like, what the fuck? What the Yo, I swear for God, I don't know how I got in this. Like, why? Yo.
Don, I just wanted to let you know that one of his supporters is in the request. I don't know if she's still in there.
You talking about Healer or
Yeah,
T3H or whatever?
yeah. That was the person that was muted for trying to tell you what to do.
Oh, I mean, the thing about it is, let me know if y'all still there.
Yo, sis, if you go back in there, tell Dom, tell Ty said to please stop talking about me because I didn't do anything against this man. I haven't even said nothing at all for him to throw me under the bus like that.
And it's only 15 people in this room. I saw that. Nah, let them. You know what I'm saying? We can't. When it comes to liberation, everybody's not going to get it. Everybody won't be able to go because accountability starts with self. Accountability starts with self. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. Hey, hey, Tori.
Hey, sorry, that's my stepmom. Okay.
Yo, Tori, I just got thrown under the bus.
Well, we all have. I kind of like was in my feelings earlier. I'm not even gonna lie, because like the only reason why I did what I did is because like I did not want uh especially East to say anything that's going to
God, wait,
who's
Don, you
pushing
don't
me.
hear the audio? The audio is kind of crazy.
What's that mean?
Oh, it's better
Okay.
now.
Okay, like I kind of like I don't know what it is about me. I'm like a really a protector, especially when it comes to women. Like when my girl was out here like upset, I was afraid that they was going to use that against her. Like when I tell you that Ty, like nobody knows this except probably one person on this app. Like when Ty made it seem like what I did because my daughter was black. Like I went in like uh, I went like I really messed up my life at that time. Like it kind of got to me because I know it wasn't true, but like that he spread that all around TikTok, and here comes that other dude, what's his name, Omega. Like they was like literally hitting me, and I should have known better because I did this on Facebook. But like what Ty did to me, when he made it seem like I was like literally hating my own daughter because she was by a black man, that kind of hurt my feelings. It really hurt me internally, and I went like I had to go and like get myself together. So when I heard my girl like upset about that when it came to Ty, I'm like, don't do it. I'm not saying that she's gonna fall from the same fate as me, but I was kind of afraid that, you know, she was going to fall for his bullshit. He's a young ass kid who's feel like as a black man that he is being you know, he's being a victim because black men for some reason think that they're victims when they really forget that black women and black men are victims of, you know, systematic racism, but black women are literally dealing with sexism and racism at the same goddamn time. But they want us to forget about, you know, us being disrespected when it comes to our sex and just go with them because we're black. Black men want us to be like we're black first and women second. So the thing that hurted me the most, I didn't want her to say too much because I know when it comes to those type of men, especially the men that you had in this panel, was it live and laugh, or that dude, like all he does is record stuff and send it back to Ty. One thing I never understood, like y'all get mad at uh men pandering to women, but y'all pander to men. Like y'all pander to men. It's like y'all don't like, this is what happens when it comes to like when it comes to misogyny. It's like they all like, oh, I'm this type of dude and I'm that. Y'all don't care about women. Y'all just want that woman to look good in front of your boys. That's all we are for men, is something that like, oh, I got her under control. Oh, she obeys me. She's submissive to me. And that's what it is. So it's okay for men to pander to other men. That's the thing that I never understood. But like, I did not mean to tone police her. I was just basically telling her, do not show too much emotion because that's what they're going to do. They're going to use that against you because for some reason they use emotion as a bad thing when it comes to women, which what makes us human and what makes us better leaders than men.
I
Emotion,
mm.
like do you agree that emotion makes us better leaders than men? Do you believe that?
Yeah, being able to be emotionally intelligent. Absolutely.
Yes, it does. So when we as
Right.
women use our emotion, they use it as a negative. So like when my girl was up here upset, I just like, I'm an empath, I'm a Scorpio, and I'm Haitian, and I got all this stuff going on with me at one time. So when she felt that way, I felt like I had to tell her, like, which I should never did. I should never told her, like, you know, calm
Okay.
down.
I
I never should did that.
absolutely.
I never should did that. But I felt
Well,
like I had to protect her, and that was my problem.
like I understand.
So I'm just
I see what you're saying. You know, but black women should, you know, should be able to express, you know, their emotions. And I understand your intent. You wanted to protect her, you know, but we gon', you
I'm
know,
gonna have to,
she's
I'm
her
I gave
emotions are definitely
I'm
invalidated,
gonna feel this. I'm gonna feel
and your
this, and
emotions
I've
are
been
validated too,
crying.
Toy.
Yeah, but I've been crying because I'm like, I don't never want my girls to feel that I was trying to do that to them. I just don't want them to be a butt of every dude's joke or try to prove them right. That was my angle, and I feel bad.
I
I
understand,
really
and
do. I feel really
all is
bad.
well, all is well because we understand your intent. You know what I'm saying? But you know,
I was wrong.
black women's emotions are definitely validated. Your emotions are validated because that's terrible. That shouldn't have happened to you. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I held this space. You know what I'm saying? Because it should be men checking other men, and I wanted to give her, the space and opportunity to
And
be able
I
to.
took that from her, and I take full accountability for that. I should never did it. What I did, I should never did that, and that's why I'm like really upset because I knew once I got off that line, I was like, I fucked up because I don't ever
Nah,
want to
all is
silence Black women's voices.
well. All is, as long as you talk to East and y'all, what I'm saying, all is well. I'm sure she um hopefully she receives your apology, but we
I
all
do. I
Black
want to
women's emotions
apologize
are
to them. I
validated.
do.
Hmm.
Oh God, it kind of hurt me because I realized what I did, and I was like, I was wrong,
Nah,
and like, no,
all, all
it really hurt me because I don't want them to be like I was because sometimes I couldn't handle it back in those days of like a year and
no,
a half ago.
I
And Ty
understand,
came at
Tori.
me. Ty came at me too. He
So
came at me
so
too.
so your emotions are validated. All is well. You know what I'm saying? The universe is going to deal with him. Okay, and us as Black men are going to continue to hold Black men on this accountable. So all is well, Tori.
That's all
Okay.
I. That's all I want y'all to do because people like
Well,
you. And like that's why I'm like I don't call you a panderer. I don't call y'all coming after men because men don't listen to women when it comes to our feelings. So we need men like you.
absolutely, and I'm going to continue to stand on 10 toes down on that, Tori. Okay. So your emotions are
Okay.
validated. I'm sure. As long as you talk to
And
each
again,
person,
I'm
all is
sorry.
well.
I'm so sorry.
But no,
I'm
it's
so sorry for
okay.
everything.
It's okay, love. It's okay. All is well.
All right, I'm
But
gonna drop down.
okay.
So nobody could see the Cash App. So if you updated it, it's not showing up as a little sticker or nothing.
Oh, it's okay. If you, yeah. Honestly, I'm not doing this for monetary gain. If you would like to, what I'm saying, off the penis of your heart, cool. I'll put it up, but I'm not doing this for that. You know what I'm saying? This is about our humanity. This is about Black women being validated in their emotions and all in the attacks. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to gain anything off of any Black woman's trauma. You know what I'm saying? So this is my stance, point blank, period. Black men are here to hold each other accountable. Point blank, period. Those who run. They will not seek their they don't want liberation. It is what it is. Um, and anybody else that's in the panel that's trying to come up to defend his actions, despite, you know what I'm saying? The fact is that he allowed it to happen in his panel. He struck first, right? What are we talking about? Point blank, period. Accountability is accountability. Black women, your voices are heard, your emotions are validated, okay? And we're done with trying to particularly silence voices. Point blank, period. Tori, your emotions are validated. That should not have happened to you, right? You know what I'm saying? He tried it. Like, no. And I'm off him. I'm off that. You know what I'm saying? We still got what I'm gonna do is I'm a end the live and restart the live, okay? Because we're not done, right? We because there's still the fella up there, Black Chicago. Why is he still on this app, Mister No Let Go? That talks about saying that Black women should be they should be thrown in jail if they're a baby mama. What is that? We already addressed Guru. Understand that he can't have an intellectual conversation. You know what I'm saying? And there's many more to address. And if y'all come across any more on this app, send it to me. Follow me. You know what I'm saying? All right. Alonjus Taste. Was you in the live, love? Was you directly involved? Because and Alonjus Tate. I'm sorry if I'm saying you. I wanted to say something.
She said no. Yeah.
Hello. Thank you so much for having me up. Can you hear me? Okay, I can't hear you though for some reason. But no, I just wanted to let you know that this was my first time ever coming to your live, and I have never seen any black men defend black women the way you have today. And I just wanted to say I really appreciate that because I seen you getting a lot of pushback from other black men in the comments, some of the men that you had up here in the panel, and I just really appreciate you not allowing them to overshadow the black women that were up here talking today. And I hope that you continue to do that. Please don't let these people get in your ear in the background and in your DMs and try to make you feel like you did anything wrong because you didn't. And this is what I would love to see more of our black men do on this app, because this is the representation of black men that us as black women, we love and we want to see this. So that's the only thing I wanted to come up and let you know, that I appreciate you for doing that.
And I want to humbly say that the no thanks.
Oh, you sound muffled, Don.
So
There you go.
I appreciate the love, right? I really do. But at the end of the day, I want it to be understood that that no thanks is needed. This is personal responsibility. This is my way of being accountable for self, because accountability starts with self, right? And as black men, it is our responsibility to hold other black men accountable. And we need to do some damage control, point blank, period. So if I have to fight the world, you know what I'm saying, to fight for us, you know what I'm saying, then I'm what it is. But no thanks is needed, because it's just personal responsibility and accountability that I'm doing for myself, point blank, period. So, you know, that's all. But I appreciate you, the doctor, and we should continue to do the work.
Yes, thank you. That's all I wanted to say. I wasn't trying to come up and get in the mix. I just wanted to thank you for that. And I'm happy that you are showing that it's okay to defend black women and stand up for black women, because as black men, that's what they should be doing for us. You all should be doing for us as the same for the ones who deserve it. Because not everyone deserves that. But you know, when women are being attacked, you know, when there's no cause for us to be attacked verbally, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, black men should want to stand up and protect us by all means necessary, just like you said. And to me, that is a part of being pro-black. There's a lot of black men on here that claim they're pro-black and claim they want to help women and claim that they're getting on these platforms speaking to women to help women, but all I see a lot of them doing is constantly belittling us and tearing us down. And I just don't understand how that can help black women. How are you attacking a woman's looks can help her, or belittling her because of some mistakes that she had made in the past? How is that going to help her you know, overcome those obstacles? How is that showing her love? It's not. It's a lot of anger that's being taken out on us, and it's very uncalled for. So I just want to let you know that I definitely respect you for doing what you're doing, and I hope that other black men see this and they fall in line, because to me this is what a leader looks like. You know, not just going with the masses just to get along, you know, just to get along with everybody else and get pats on the back from other men. Right is right and wrong is wrong. And I strongly believe in that. So I just wanted to say that. And thank you so much for having me up again.
Atlantis? How do you say it?
It's Alanye. It's all right. And earlier when I did mention, hi everybody else that's on the panel. Actually, when I said that earlier, when you said I was about to you're about to restart and then come back to the topic or whatever, I was just mentioning the fact that I was like, yes, because I'm ready to hop on this. Like I was saying it in the sense like, yes, but talk
Were you
about
in
it.
the live?
Huh?
Were you in the live? Were you in Ty's live, or are you familiar with any of these?
I'm familiar with all of this story. Yes.
Okay, okay,
Yeah, so that's
okay.
why I was like, yeah, let me get on this, right? And I was just meaning it in the sense like these people have wronged this particular person, and people like Black Chicago and other people that have been the abusers, whether they're physically or emotionally or whatever type of abuse that they've provided. They should not, they don't belong on this app. and we should not allow them to just live freely. And one thing about me, I'm gonna antagonize them any chance I get. Like, you're not you're not a kind person. You're not fair to life because you're a liar, and y'all lied for so long, and then up until you got caught, you're not even sorry because of the things that you did. You're sorry because you got caught. All of them.
Point blank, period. And I want y'all to pay attention. Watch out for the lives, the smear campaigns, saying that I'm a panderer, saying that I'm a simp, trying to down talk me, right? Because it's gonna this is what they do, right? So thank you, Red Pillars, right? As we, for the free promotion and the traction to my page. Thank you in advance, so that more people can hold themselves accountable, and other black men can hold other black men accountable, so that we can get to real liberation, right?
That part. That part.
So y'all, if they I appreciate you, Asia. And y'all go follow Asia Capri. We do unpopular opinions. Like, she has great content. We did raising the age of consent. That was a really good topic. Like, go check out her page. Asia Capri, she's in the comments. We do unpopular opinions. We'll do that tomorrow. But yeah, look out for the lives, the attacks, and because I don't care what they say about me, right? Because I stand 10 toes down on who I am. I know who I am, and I know what I'm doing. I know exactly what I'm doing, right? So that's what the Unisphere is all about. Anti-rhetoric, anything that harms a man calling out another man is absolutely, Voodoo. It's wild when they don't even know the actual definition of a simp. And what I really find it really interesting is the fact that they call men who uplift black women simps, but yet they simp for other men, other male validation.
Speak about it. Speak
Make
about
that
it.
make sense. How are you simping
Speak
the other
on
man
it.
for male validation and trying to call the black man that uplifts black women when you don't even know the actual definition of what a simp is? How many, you know what I'm saying? Because as a black man who understands his position in society and realizes that the patriarchy does not hold us, it is our kryptonite. It is hurting us because it's hurting our women. And if it hurts our women, it hurts me. I want I want union and oneness, right? And it starts with self-liberation. It starts with if y'all was in my live yesterday, we went over the foundation of what the Unisphere is about and why I hijacked the Black Pill to pretty much debunk and all of the Red Pill talking points. Because in essence, if you understand the philosophies, the Black Pill is essentially the Red Pillars. They're the incels, right? And all their red pill talking points are simply blue pill, right? If you understand the matrix, you know what I'm saying. That's coded in red. They don't have the truth. They're going back because they want to go back to patriarchy. They want, when the universe, when feminine, because see what happens is, if you understand how energy works, feminine energy is bringing balance to society, bringing balance to the universe. That's why you're seeing black women coming up and graduating at higher rates and excelling, because it's to bring balance. And because of the fact they don't have the cognizance, because their own feminine energy within is suppressed. This is why they feel they need, because they're repressed within themselves. Because their own feminine energy, their own ability to be able to emotionally regulate is suppressed, because that's what the patriarchy and the society taught them. So this is the direct result of that. You know what I'm saying? So the Unisphere is here to bring balance to that and deconstruct, decenter, right? Because I'm all for decentering. Love yourself. Put yourself first. Decolonize, understand how the system works, understand your position in society, right? And deconstruct from religion, because it fortifies the rest of it. I'm not talking about from a spiritual perspective, right? I'm talking about from an institutional and traditional perspective, not talking about culture, right? Bashing people who are in religion, but the actual physical structure itself is harming us because it backs the system and it backs the ideology. That's what the Black Pill is about. Exactly what the Black Pill is about. And I want us to be able to really, where is it at? Gosh darn it. Hold on. I wanted to go over the principles, but yeah. So the principles of the Unisphere is to decenter, deconstruct, and decolonize. Our goal here is to elevate the consciousness, uplift the spirit, okay, and to inspire the soul. There's three things that have a chokehold on humanity, and that's race, relationships, and religions. Patriarchy ain't doing it for us. We're going to break down all those components. But black men holding black men accountable is definitely the role and the thing to do. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and end the live now. I'll be back. Let me, get myself together, rehydrate, and all that. And, yep, thank you, Asia. Decensor, deconstruct, and decolonize. Y'all go follow her. Go check out her content. Thank you to all my mods. I know it was hectic today, but I appreciate you. It was hectic today. You know what I'm saying? And dealing straight up with lateral violence isn't always easy. You know what I'm saying? There's so many nuances to having these conversations because there's so many people that are just unhealed and unhinged. You know what I'm saying? And thank y'all for what y'all do. I know it was hectic. People wanted to be heard. People were in the comments. I know it was a lot, but I appreciate y'all. And we working on, creating better systems to be able to regulate a more smooth live, right? So, get with me, mods, DM me, get with me if you have any suggestions or anything that we can do to provide a better system so that people can be heard and the space can be better protected. Please, I'm open for communication, right? This space, there was a lot of lateral violence today, but I want everybody to know thank you, as we are continuing to move forward with this movement. Black men need to hold black men accountable, point blank, period. And that's just what we're particularly going to do. So I appreciate y'all, and I'll be back.
I just wanted to say thank you for having me up, and do your big one. Continue to fight. The fight. Is it echoing? Is this sound? Does my volume sound weird? Okay. I was going to say, I appreciate you for having me up, and continue to fight with, the fight that you're doing now, and it's very much needed. And always we need accomplices, for these type of situations. And I wish it was more men in here actually today. You could talk to them because they are the problem. Because we're the women that's like, we stand and we know what's going on, and you're telling us that you understand what's going on, but the men are not coming to stand up and stand on business. They're not doing it. So I appreciate you. Thank you.
Hold on. As I said before, drop those two videos. Drop those two videos, and then don't make me see your face, and then we good. That's when I first seen this. I was like, top of it. I don't gotta see your face ever again, and then we good. Other than that, I'm talking about you every single day, and I do not care. Exactly. You already know what type of smoke I'm on, because y'all was over here talking about some, I would go in on you, but no, you can't go in, and I'm still waiting for that smoke to this very day. I'm trying to figure out where the smoke is. So funny. Facts. You already know what type of timing I'm on. Niggas over here talking about, oh, you want me to roast them for you, this, that, and the third. Well, come on, bring it. Call both of y'all to the stands 3 separate times. Not a single one of y'all came stepping. So that just goes to show me y'all some scary hoes for real. But what do I know?